play a tune called La Cucaracha.
Yeah, welcome to a special non-Asian edition of Lifting Out Loud. Fucking David and Brandon had better shit to do than wait around for me, so it's fine. I'll just fire them and get me some other ethnic people. But I do, speaking of ethnic, I do have a fucking black person and a Italian in front of me. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Go ahead, Andy. Fucking.
I mean, for sure, like be in front of the mic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Yeah. Okay. What's going on, guys? This is Andy, a.k.a. Guatemalan Gumbo, a.k.a. 275-pound bean, a.k.a. I'm not going to be 308, a.k.a. y'all tripping if you think I'm going to be a 308.
Yo, what it is? It's Quinton, aka Rocco, the funny guy, aka the best natty at OSI, aka according to Martin, I'm celery sticks, the wiener dog. So that's about it.
Celery sticks.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, thanks guys for coming in all the way from. What do you guys call it?
Trey Rack, you know what I'm saying?
Trey Rack.
In the hood.
I live in the smallest 5-bedroom house.
Yeah, I live in a little shack.
Behind my parents' house.
Tracy, you know how we do.
Dude, the fucking cleaning lady comes in. She fucking moves all my stuff.
You have a cleaning lady in here?
Andy.
Yeah.
Speaking of
clean my own
cleaning,
shit.
fucking Andy's mom did some snooping in his room today.
Dude, I don't want to. No, dude.
Shit.
I don't want to.
What'd
Well,
you find, bro? Stiff socks?
No. No, it's just some shit that, any parent would, automatically trip as soon as they see it.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it was a Mandingo dildo.
It wasn't a dildo.
Turn it up a little bit. Turn your mic up. No. Turn it towards your face more. Yeah. There you go.
Like this?
Yeah. Perfect.
Right.
So what was it, Andy? What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Well, pretty much it was an empty syringe.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Are you doing heroin, Andy?
My Mijo's doing steroids. No, but yeah, not because so I was cutting my brother's hair before this guy comes over, and
I have a name.
Dude, did you blame Quinton for the fucking needle?
huh? No,
Dude, that's the first. It's
No,
Quinton's.
no.
It's
Whoa,
Quinton.
wait a minute.
No, we were. It was hella funny because we were thinking of things to say, like an excuse, if
Well-
my parents were to confront me about it.
Well, pretty much I was in the truck on the way here, and I'm like, all right, I'm your mom. What excuses do you have? Andy, what is this?
And I'm like, oh, it's for for an arts and crafts project. It's like you put in glue and you just do arts and crafts with it, and yeah. What else did I say? I was just saying, oh no, it wasn't mine. Just simple as that.
That sounds like you're stupid. I pretty much said, oh, just say it's you're injecting vitamins in yourself.
Yes, I'm like.
I mean, that's kind of legit. That does happen.
Yeah. So pretty much we figured out that you can inject B12 into you, and it's good for weight loss because Andy's so fat.
No, they'll believe it too. Oh, okay, mijo, you're getting kind of fat anyways. It's okay, mijo.
Do you want another quesadilla?
Oh my god. Oh man, it's so funny because Andy's little brother gassed on Andy a few weeks ago while they're eating.
Oh, fuck.
Andy has two brothers, Chris and Leo was talking shit to Chris, and then Andy started getting in, and then Chris looked at Andy. He's like, you know what? Just eat your food, fat ass. and mind you, this guy Chris is a buck 20, soaking wet.
Yeah, he's like a skinny ass motherfucker.
Oh, my God. Is this the one that you fucked up his hair?
Yeah. Yeah, that's where I left a big ass patch on his fucking head.
Oh, my God,
But,
dude. I was dying.
Yeah, no, on that day, that's when Quinton and I were gonna go to the Ghost Main concert, and at the time, like my brothers were working at the fairgrounds, and they both came back from the fairgrounds, and Chris was already hella mad because Leo was just gassing on him, like, you know, snitching to my mom, like, oh, Chris been fucking around in the golf cart, he's gonna get fired. And Chris is all like, shut the fuck up. Yeah, so he's already pissed off, and then I just wanted to fuck with him too, and I told him, like, dude, keep eating your fucking mango, you monkey. And he's like, oh, you keep eating your food, you fat ass. And I'm like, whoa. So then I'm all like sizing him up, like I go up to his face. I'm like, like, what's up? You trying to fight? What's up? What's going on? He's like, he was already like getting upset and crying. I felt like that. But yeah, I don't know. Like the older he got, like just the more like snappy he got.
How old are they?
Well, Leo, he's 18, and
Terrible brother.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the middle brother is 18, and the youngest is
16.
No, he's 17 now.
Oh, that's right. It was just his birthday.
Yeah, he just turned 17.
Oh, right on.
Wow.
Well, let's get to the fucking nitty gritty of this.
What's your question, Martin? What do you got for us?
What? Okay, so how did you guys start powerlifting?
Honestly,
look. So because you guys were just like some fucking no-name strangers from Tracy, some fucking mercenaries that Sonder fucking recruited.
Well, it's not my fault you got the fucking Children of the Corn patty cake kids here. Fucking, you know what I mean?
No, because I remember Sandra was like, "Oh man, these guys from Tracy are coming through. They're hella strong, this and that." I was like, "Dude, people from Tracy, they're probably more concerned about their fucking caramel fucking frappuccinos than they are their fucking numbers."
Oh god, dude,
So-
I just bought you Starbucks the other day. You fucking white.
Yeah,
girl.
and you
Shut
bought a
the
fucking caramel frappuccino.
fuck- you know what? Never mind then.
But anyway, so how did you guys start powerlifting?
I mean, Andy, you can start really, because I don't know. It's weird because I saw pretty much for me, my dad always like was lifting when he was younger, and he got me in the gym, pretty much. But I didn't really take to it till I was like a sophomore in high school. And then the only reason why I started doing the compound movements was because I saw an Animal Pack ad on YouTube for the cage for 2013.
Yeah.
So then pretty much I kind of tried to do it, but I didn't know what to do or how to start. And then like junior year, I met Andy, and he knew some about it. So, I mean, if you want to take it from there, Andy.
Yeah, so I would say like when I first started going to high school, like the first thing I wanted to do was go into sports. I just wanted to be like, you know, strong, big and strong. And I try to find like, you know, any way to try to go into the weight room just to lift weights, just because that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And the only way I could really do it is if I could, you know, attend a sport. But I wasn't really into like the sports. Like I just wanted to train. And yeah, so I was just trying to like sneak my way in sometimes, like, you know, going into the weight room. And I would say my junior year is when I got like my first powerlifting coach, because I was going to the World's Gym at the time. And
The one in Tracy?
yeah, the one in Tracy. And yeah, this one chick kind of put me on my former coach, and I just started training from there. And then that's when I met, like, even before that, I met this guy.
Joe didn't start coaching you till like beginning of senior year, technically, really, summer. Because we went through a whole phase of me and you training together before that.
Since
Because,
that's
I
right,
mean-
since like sophomore year, right?
Yeah, because when I got there junior year, people were saying, "Oh yeah, this guy Andy's the strongest in the gym." I'm like, "Who the fuck?" And then
Fuck that
who's
bitch.
that
Yeah.
brown ass motherfucker?
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's you gotta start from the beginning.
Okay.
We're kind of bouncing.
Okay.
So you want to know like kind of the whole.
Yeah, just so people can get understanding of like, you know.
Well, fuck everybody else. I don't care about that.
I'm just saying, like, it's everybody has a story. Everybody,
Yeah,
like, you
everybody
know,
has a
comes
story.
across it in a
Yeah.
different way. So I'm just, we
Yeah.
always ask these. we
Pretty
always
much,
ask
I just
everybody
want to
when
show
they
my
come on.
ass on Instagram and put
Ooh.
captions. That's it.
Hey.
No. So I mean, so I got to transfer to high schools, and I started training because when I started lifting in the gym, I liked it, I liked the satisfaction. Then like junior year, when I was gonna start playing soccer for the high school team where Andy was at, I just got more attracted to being in the gym rather than playing the sports.
What high school did you guys go to?
Went to West High.
West High.
Hey.
Yeah, so.
Dude, I fucking played West when I was playing basketball, dude. all black guys on the team, and we got fucking scraped.
No, yeah, they're like back then, back
we
in
got
the day.
Yeah,
fucking
they were good back
scraped,
then.
dude.
Yeah, back when like you're how old, Martin? 36?
Nope, 30.
30.
Yep.
So same shit. So yeah, basically, my sister, I think my like 30-year-old sister, 33-year-old sister would like back then like the high schools were really good with.
Yeah, I think it was like I think we only went there like once or twice. I want to say it was like 05.
Yeah.
05, dude.
Yeah.
They were, dude, we got fucking murdered.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. A bunch of paisas.
yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of beans.
Yeah. We had like all white kids and Mexicans on my team.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's what you get. You should be playing soccer. So, pretty much, yeah, I started lifting, and I met this one guy, Christian. He had a hunchback, and he liked handball a lot. And,
That's interesting.
Yeah, he's really weird, and he
Yeah.
breathes really heavy,
Yeah,
heavier
dude.
than Andy when he eats. Like you hear,
Bro. And this fool is like at least like 150. Like he shouldn't even have a reason to be breathing that hard like that. You know?
yeah,
He's like
yeah.
breathing like he's fucking 350 pounds. Like after just getting up from the fucking bed and shit.
Oh,
yeah. And pretty much he said, "Oh, my friend Andy lifts weights. He's pretty strong." And then I was like, "Oh, that's cool." And then pretty much Christian started talking to Andy. It was like, "Oh, hey, I know this like,
Fucking wop.
yeah, pretty much, you know."
Yeah, he was telling me that, and I'm like, who the fuck is this Quinn guy? I'm getting fucking real tired of hearing this fucking name.
Bro,
Because Christian wasn't the only one. It
Yeah.
was,
Oh,
Every-
people were coming up to you?
yeah,
everybody-
everybody up to me because everybody knew me as like, oh, the guy that's always at the gym, you know, or
Yeah.
in the weight room.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, dude, there's this guy who just like came from like Millennium or something, and he's into like training too, like weightlifting too. I'm like,
Yeah.
man, I want to meet this motherfucker. 'Cause I'm getting tired of that. I'm getting real
So-
fucking tired of listening to this fucking guy,
so I fucking
hearing his name.
So pretty much, I'm walking. It's like the end of school, and I see Christian. He's like, "Oh, this is Andy," and all I see is this faded up 180-pound Andy, if you can imagine that, in a Nike sweatsuit,
Yeah.
taking the gray off the
Wait,
sweatsuit.
did it actually fit back then?
No, yeah, it actually fit.
Okay,
but the
so,
thing is,
so it's definitely the same
but-
one from
yeah,
then.
yeah. But the thing is, Andy was so brown back then, like it just his skin color took away from the
Yeah,
gray.
yeah,
So-
yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, what's up? My name's Andy." I was like, "Oh, what's up?" And then in my mind, I was like, "I hate this motherfucker."
Dude, I was thinking the same fucking thing.
Dude, we were always trying to get at each other.
Hey,
Fucking.
what's up? I fucking hate you, dude. Fuck.
Yeah,
Who?
like, who the fuck is this
Yeah,
fucking
no, well, because
motherfucker?
it was just like all of a sudden it was like, well, who's the biggest dog at the high
Yeah,
school, you know?
yeah.
So like when that was right when we went on winter break, and I remember posting on Instagram of like lifts I did or something like that. Then not even like an hour later, Andy will post a fucking post of something he did too, and then we'd go back and forth and shit. Like, yeah.
I mean, like at the time I was like, I don't know, I just did not like this motherfucker. Because he always tried to like one up me and shit. So it was just like a constant like, you know, like what he said, like a battle and shit.
Yeah.
See who's the top dog. But, you know, I don't know. I'm kind of glad that we had that because
So
you know,
at what point did it change? What point did you guys like?
Oh, in senior year, I wanted to beat the fuck out of Andy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like when did it become like respect instead of? I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, you guys I'm sure you guys had respect for it because you guys know you guys both lifted, but like when did it become to like you guys started like training together?
Well, we trained a little bit together junior year actually, and it was like Andy found the only way to get to the weight room to train together because he couldn't pay for In Shape, and he was so far away was because if we just trained in the weight room after school. So he made me join the throwing team so then I can just lift weights with him before or after practice. And then it got to the point where we were sneaking out, and his throwing coach fucking caught us.
Oh my God, I remember.
Dude, Coach Loggins got hella mad at us and like
Yeah.
was like, "You need to get out of here, man!" And I'm like, "Whoa!" Like, and he's like, "You're gonna deny me of my dream?" And he's like, "You know what, man?"
Yeah, dude. No, he got it because like the throwing team was like coming in. They're like telling us like, dude, you guys got to get out of here right now. I'm like, why? What's going on? Coach Longers is coming.
So we left.
Oh fuck! So we left hella
We
weight
we left like 2 fully loaded bars. There was chalk everywhere, and like, oh my god, like this guy took pictures and everything, and
Yeah, and he went to me. He got up in my face. And he's like, you know what, man? I'm gonna ban you from the weight room. I'm like, do it. Like, do it. Oh, fuck.
imagine Andy's big ass at like 220, and then this 80-year-old man. Yeah.
Oh,
you know.
fuck.
But then we ended up a guy that used to go to our high school worked at In Shape, the club that I was going to, and Tracy, and gave Andy like a 60-day, 90-day pass. So we
Damn.
started training there. And we didn't know what the fuck we're doing. We're just honestly, we're just
Yeah.
lifting heavy all the time.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You're
like,
those guys.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, you know.
Yeah. Mm.
So we pretty much were just doing that, and I mean we were getting kind of stronger, and like we didn't know what the fuck we're doing, so we're feeding off each other, and then pretty much, long story short, kind of cutting it short, like in 1 year, we get like Andy was working a lot over the summer, and then I got hurt. I tore my hip flexor
Jesus.
before summer started, so I couldn't squat anymore. So I kind of went to bodybuilding a little bit and lifted with, you know, a friend, and that was kind of it. And then Andy was working, and then pretty much when Andy was done working for the summer, he met. I'm pretty sure people who probably listen know her, No Pants Sammy.
No Pants Sammy.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes,
So
yes.
she got Andy a coach, which his name was Joseph, and pretty
Yeah.
much I'll let Andy.
Yeah, so that's when I was saying when I was training at World's Gym. Sammy was a personal trainer over there, and she see me like doing low bar squats with like 225, some light, and then she told me, she put me on Joseph, and you know, from there we just kept chopping up. He eventually started programming me, and this is when it all kind of changed between Quinton and I,
Because Andy got a really big ego from Joseph.
because those guys were just like blowing hella smoke up my ass at the time.
Well, because they're all
Same.
on fucking gear.
Oh, okay.
so
Yeah,
they're all
okay.
geeked
So,
up and shit
yeah.
off the sauce, and so they're just telling me all this shit like I'm gonna be like one of the top, you know, powerlifters out there at a young age. You're the only fucking guy, you know, powerlifting
Yeah.
in Tracy, this and that. So they're like, you know, blowing all this smoke up my ass and shit, and like I'm just walking around like, you know, thinking I'm the shit. And I guess Quinn didn't like that shit, and
Well, because Andy
that's
would
when
use it. Well, Andy would use it and talk shit. He's like, "Well, you don't even have a coach. You're just training on your own." And then that was. So what happened was I didn't start. My hip didn't like. I couldn't squat without feeling like a knife in my hip going in the hole until like I was 8 weeks out of my first powerlifting meet.
Jesus.
So mind you, I squatted in the fall all the way up into January, you know, December, because I competed in February for the first time senior year, and like, pretty much it was like seeing Andy, and he'd talk shit, and then I'd talk shit, like, oh, I'm hitting this at this body weight, and then he's like, well, I'm hitting this, and we just go back and forth, and then there's a lot of people around that were like, well, who's stronger, Andy or Quinn? And then they were like, well, Andy, you're bigger, and then it kind of got all this mix and kept turning on us. But then I started getting coached by Mo from the Dog Pound. Back then it was called Dog Pound, not
Yeah, I
Iron
remember
Masters. And so pretty much it was up to then. I think really we didn't get like cool until maybe even after senior year summer. So if there was a whole year where we were talking shit,
Yeah, just kind
and
of
not
like
cool,
competing with each other.
yeah, pretty much. We spent a
Yeah.
whole year like that. Well, yeah, pretty much a whole year, and then I don't know when it
So
really
what?
turned.
So what were you guys' first numbers? Like your first meet, first numbers.
415, 242 or 230 bench, and I think I did a 441 deadlift at 198.
Nice.
It's pretty horrible.
I'm trying to remember what I think I did.
Squat
like
was good.
I
I
know
mean,
I know
you were-
exactly.
you
I know
were
exactly what Andy did.
on
Already
my
know.
first meet.
You did 462, you did 281, and you did 501 your first meet.
Okay, I
Wow.
guess.
It
Yeah,
was
no,
at
actually, now
220.
that I think of it, yeah, I did do that.
At 220.
Yeah, 220. That was my
pretty good,
very
man.
first meet. Yeah,
It's pretty good.
yeah, my very first meet.
I did more, but it's fine. Yeah, so it's cool.
Hey Martin, what did you squat the other day?
Trash 500.
Oh, sounds good.
Yeah.
Squatting for 8
No,
weeks.
that's
now.
cool, man.
Yeah, it's cool, man. Whatever.
Squatting 500.
I'm all fucking leg and torso. You guys are all just fucking stumps and fucking nothing.
Hey, you know what? When God was making me, I didn't tell him to not give me like long legs. Dude. You know what I mean? I didn't say
Yeah,
that.
It's cool, man. Whatever.
You know, it is
Yeah,
what it
Go
is.
fuck yourself, bro. It's whatever.
But even when we did our second meet, like I was doing like right after my February meet, it was like trash, like 198, and then like
So this is after high school now, or
no, we're still in high school
Okay,
senior
yeah, we
year.
are still
So
in
this
high
is senior year, and then I had a meet in May, and Andy also did have a meet in May, and I competed at Old School Iron, and then this is just when Andy decided to switch to the USAPL and go 231, and then my second meet, I ended up. We still weren't cool then. And he's like, "Well, hey, good luck at your meet and everything." I'm like, "Oh, thanks, dude." And I ended up squatting 462, benching 281, and then deadlifting 474. My second meet at 198. So it was a huge PR total.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And then Andy ended up competing like a month later, and
In May,
yeah, he squatted 507. No, he squatted
It was
501. Then he benched 275, and then he deadlifted 507.
No, I think that meet I didn't bench that much because I messed up my left pec.
So you did like 250 then.
I did like 221.
Oh, it was just for you to qualify for all nationals. That's why.
Yeah. This was just to qualify me. But I remember
But
that
juniors though, right?
Yeah, junior.
Yeah.
So
Junior.
Andy was like 19 then.
No, I was in teens then.
18. 18, 19 is teens.
Yeah, teen threes.
19. You know how that works?
Yeah, no, I'm saying teen three. There's teen ones, teen twos, teen threes. I was.
What the fuck is that?
In the USAPL, it's you got teen 1, teen 2, teen 3, then juniors. So teen 1 is 14 to 15, and then teen 2 16 to 17, teen 3 18 19, and then
okay.
juniors 20 23.
Oh, so it's even a different class from
Yeah.
juniors.
So they don't even have juniors. You're just a teen at that point.
Oh, that's cool.
So Andy did that, and
That
then,
makes it a little bit more fair.
yeah,
Yeah,
because pretty much when you're a junior, like I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. So pretty much that happened, and pretty much after his meet, I was going through some issues with my family, and I was getting ready actually to prep for Bossa Bosses 3 on the amateur day, and training wasn't going well. I couldn't make it out there to the Stockton because Mo wasn't an online coach; he was a more hands-on coach.
Yeah.
But to this day, like even when I'm in the gym, things I think about tech or even like motivation or just like simple like things like that kind of like inspirational role model, I still think of him because I think without him taking me in and coaching me for free for like almost over a year,
Damn.
helping me out because I was in school, I wasn't working, him like bringing me in and helping me, and along with the guy Biggie 123 Cuts and a few others that were there at the time, Mike Carter, that big super
Yeah,
heavyweight.
the big dude.
They took me in and were really coaching me, and they like really saw something in me. And I think if it wasn't for them, realistically, I probably wouldn't be here because like coming off an injury, I was like so self-conscious about my squat.
Yeah,
and
I've been there,
everything.
man. I've been
Yeah,
there.
so pretty much like they helped me get out of that shell and kind of gain confidence back in those two meets. So I think a lot to them, and even Mo to this day told me like, hey, I'm a really good kindergarten to third grade teacher, meaning the aspect of a coach. Like,
Right.
you know, so you're eventually going to leave. And I ended up leaving that summer, and I wasn't really training, and I backed out of the Bossa Bosses meet. And then I talked to Andy. I was like, hey, man, you know, I'm going through this. And he pretty much told me, he's like, well, I'm pretty sure Joseph now would coach you since you're kind of have experience, you know, a little bit more mature lifter. And I ended up going under Andy's coach over summer. And then I think that's kind of what helped Andy and I kind of bond more together because we're under the same guy.
Yeah.
So,
Because, dude, I could even tell you before, like, when I first was under Joseph, I was so Joseph, like, Quinton's, like, lifting videos and, like, how it looked. And I was just telling, you know, we were just talking hella shit.
dude,
Like,
they were dogging my shit.
Yeah,
they
we were
dogging
his shit hella bad.
And the irony of it, well, no, I'll loop back to that.
Yeah.
But
Well, yeah, at the time, like, we were, I don't know. This is when Quinton and I wasn't really, like, cool like that. And I was just showing Joseph, like, all the videos that he, like, Quinton's, like, lifting videos. And we were just, just dogging on his shit hella bad. And that's when I was telling Quinton that, like, you got to have, like, an intermediate, like, technique. You got to be, like, you got to have your skin in the game for, for at least this amount of time. Because he's not one of those coaches that, like, will start you from the ground up, you know?
Yeah.
It's tough, man. It's tough to do that.
Which and I thought it was funny because I was like, well, Andy, you fucking started from the ground up with him. You kind of got lucky. But I didn't really take to it, but I was thankful because Mo brought me from the ground up.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's really hard to – Andy's had experience with coaching people, and I have helped out people that are from the ground up, and it's a fucking –
It is so hard.
It is excruciating pain. So I know what my old coach, my first coach went through with me. But I think I was just so motivated because Andy would talk so much shit.
Yeah.
And then that guy Joe, and I was like –
It definitely helps if you want to fucking improve. Like if you're just doing it just to power lift or to work out, and you're not like consciously like always thinking about it, kind of fucking squatting in your head while you're fucking driving and fucking eating dinner.
Oh, dude, I was
ignoring your kids. And you're like,
I fucking
squat, dude. Fucking suck.
I was in high school. I swear to God, on my old iPod in high school, like I would fucking be wearing my fucking gym clothes to school, dude. I'd be I wore the same two outfits. Well, that's all I had, but I had the same two outfits. I'd be fucking wearing that, and I'd literally have my headphones in all day watching the Animal Cage 2013, 14.
Which one was that?
The 2013 and 14, they did like a little documentary, a whole like hour.
Oh, really?
Of like the whole event. I think it was like 53 minutes. It has like a lot of it was with Jesse Norris and them and Eric
Oh, okay, I
Bridge
remember that.
and
Yeah,
Stan. I was always listening to that and watching that. And then
Yeah.
I would like pretty much all Animal Pack, and like I was so driven because I was like, you know what, Andy, I'm a fucking out total you or total just much as you, but like 2 weight classes down because Andy kept going up a weight class. So it was just this motivating thing because Andy was getting, even though we hated each other or didn't respect each other, we were still pushing each other without knowing it. I believe, you know?
Yeah.
But one,
You're always just looking over your shoulder to see what he's doing.
yeah, pretty much, yeah. And then like, you know, that's how it was for a while. And then pretty much when we went under the same coach, we pretty much bonded more and started just, I mean, shit, we used to take trips out to San Jose to see Joseph.
Yeah, dude.
That was...
In the little bean truck that I have. For real, dude. Like, back when I didn't even have a whip, I would just ask my dad, like, if I could borrow the truck. And, yeah, I would pick this guy up. Or sometimes he would even come to my job. And we would just go from there all the way down to San Jose.
I'd find it, because I didn't have a license at the time, so I'd find a way for somebody to drive me all the way to Livermore to drop me off at Andy's job and wait an hour till he gets off so we can go train in San Jose.
That's what's up, man. That's cool as fuck.
Yeah, so we were like little hustlers. We started to become, you know, bonding pretty much through that year, those years of training under our old coach Joseph. Then I was getting ready for my third meet. I did IPL Worlds 198, and I volunteered to do drug tests, and I got fucking scrapped. I was the worst meet of my life. Like, I finally learned why you shouldn't cut weight unless you're going for a record or trying to.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I learned the hard way, and I think it was a good.
How much were you cutting?
I went from, well, because back then, like years ago, I was huge. I was like 226,
Okay.
218. You know, I was a big dude. I was more fat. Like, even back then, I was like 214, 216. I wake up that in the morning, but I don't look like that how I was back then, you know?
Right.
So I didn't have as much muscle on me.
Right.
And pretty much, I remember weighing in Sunday, and I was like, shit, I'm 216, 218. And I ended up cutting from like 218 to 198 in like 4 days, because I had to fly out to Vegas Wednesday. And I got there Wednesday night, chilled. I got there Thursday, and then I chilled, and then weighed in Friday, and then I just didn't replenish enough. I fucking squats were garbage.
Were they doing 2-hour weigh-ins back then too? Or
Well, no,
how
that was for the USPA.
Oh, USPA.
Yeah,
That's right. I'm sorry.
so I was, you know, a day in, day out.
Yeah.
And then pretty much, and it was crazy too, because Andy even went to that meet too.
Yeah, I went in like I think like Thursday,
Friday morning.
Friday morning. Yeah,
Yeah.
Friday morning, and I just like walked up and I seen this guy and he just looked like a fucking wrinkled up piece of shit, dude. Like he looked fucking disgusting. He looked hella dehydrated, and I was like, bro,
Yeah.
what the fuck? What
Yeah,
the
he's
hell
like,
happened?
dude, you look like shit. And I'm like, I feel like shit. I almost had a 4-pack. That's how. And then I realized, like, after this, I'm never going 198s again. And I fucking took a crap on squat. Bench sucked. Deadlift, I passed out trying to deadlift
Yeah,
500 for the first time. I was like up at lockout, and it looked like I got shot in the head. I just fainted.
You just got sniped.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, it's hilarious. I think you were the only one that was there drug tested, right?
Dude, so funny story. So I go in and get into weigh-ins, right?
What?
Yeah. So this is the first time the IPO decided to have voluntary drug testing, and there's only a few people that did it. You know, so I get there, and like the guy was like, "Oh, are you?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm getting drug tested." He's like, "Oh yeah, fill out this form." And these two fucking big ass oomps, bro, look at me. They're like, "Wait, this means drug tested?" I'm like, "No, I just volunteered." They're like, "Oh shit! Oh cool." Like these motherfuckers had afros on their traps, bro. Fucking,
Oh my god.
yeah, you know, they're like, you know.
Dude, it's a whole different scene, bro. Just walking
Bro.
in there, it stank like shit.
Oh,
Dude.
I hate
Bro,
that smell.
we saw a
You
guy.
know what smells like that? Fucking like, no disrespect, but like Vacaville smells like that.
Oh, smells like fucking dirty socks.
Smells like
and
fucking
asshole.
testosterone leaking on
Yeah,
the ground.
Dude,
just
it's like
sweaty.
It's like
fucking
you
pit.
leave. like you just left like dirty ass knee sleeves in,
Yeah,
in your
yeah,
car.
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I get that smell.
Just
I'm like,
fucking mold in the walls
yeah,
and shit.
like
yeah.
dude, like gym class with freshmen,
Yeah.
just ball
Yeah.
stinks.
Sweaty
When you had
nutsack.
to, like we had like the fucking PE uniform and you fucking
Yeah.
like didn't
Yeah.
wash it for like
and
2
that
weeks
same
straight.
and that same weird ass school shooter kid that looks like a nerd has the same gray fucking brown shirt. you've been wearing all year. Yeah. So we get there and they're like, you know, you look at me and you're like, damn, that guy looks like so vanilla.
Yeah.
And then everybody else is just
Yeah.
you know.
Geeked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was a guy talking to a wall.
Yeah.
He's literally sitting in a chair talking to a wall.
Yeah, dude. He was in the corner and he's just looking at the wall, like just yelling at the wall, like cussing out the wall. And then there was this other guy who was like getting fucking mad because he couldn't find his earbuds or his headphones.
And his wife's trying to help him.
His wife, dude, I felt so bad for the wife because the guy's just like, "Where's my earbuds? Find me my headphones."
And then he's like digging through. It's okay. And he's like, he grabs him. He's like, "Fuck!" And he just walks away.
Yeah,
And I'm like, "Whoa, bro!"
There's so much like
Dude,
that was like the first time we actually like got exposed to like
the steroid
people,
scene.
yeah, like the whole
Yeah.
steroid use and people like
Yeah.
on this shit because we never really like seen like what somebody would act like under steroids, you know, because we were so young at the time, we were like
Yeah,
naive
yeah.
about it.
Yeah, we were just like, we're naive. There's like no way somebody could be fucking. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we were believing more we're drug free than now actually more
Yeah.
are on drugs, less than
Dude.
drug free. Like
Yeah.
I think I saw some weird statistic. They said like it was a percentage about people squatting 600 in sleeves, and the percentage of that percentage were on drugs versus like it was like a small like 30-20% window of people actually drug free squatting 600.
Yeah.
That was
I think Open Powerlifting does those little like statistics like that, and I don't remember. It was a long time ago, but I know they have one where it's like you know every 100 pounds, like the percentage of people that can do it, like fucking
decreased.
dwindles.
But
like
the
a
thing is, like,
motherfucker.
then you got to like subtract, like, okay, well, where did everybody do those at those means? And then you
Right.
So it's just there's a
Right.
lot, but it's a slim window. But when we saw that, we're like, damn, everybody's on fucking drugs.
It was weird, dude.
It was wild, and,
Yeah.
like, and that's when I think once we started getting in there and kind of getting in with our old coach, and he knew I'm not gonna start naming shit, but like he knew a lot of people, and then like we were starting to find shit out, like who's natural, who's not natural, and it was just like what, like
Yeah.
we started discovering the real world
Oh yeah.
of
Yeah.
the USPA.
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was like that for me. Not even at Vacaville. Like at Vacaville, I was just like, there's a couple people. I was like, all right, they're like you could tell.
yeah.
But like when I went to Anaheim, dude, like I mean, everyone on Instagram that you've ever followed that fucking squats over 7 or it has like.
They're on drugs.
Yeah, like, dude, there. I mean, it was like it looked like the fucking like you ever seen like American Gladiator before?
Yeah, yeah,
Dude, it was
yeah.
like that, dude.
Everybody's jacked.
Everybody was so fucking jacked.
And it's just like you can tell by like I think versus somebody that's on gear and not on gear, like their body shape's a little different
Yeah.
with their mass. Like you can
Yeah.
kind of see it.
It
you
doesn't
know?
seem like their muscles are like matured, you know?
yeah,
It just-
it's just like lumps.
Yeah.
Yes,
just like
yes,
lumps.
because it was rushed.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But pretty much, then after that meet, my coach had to talk to me. He's like, you fucking embarrass yourself and you
It's like, look,
embarrass me.
motherfucker, you got to do this right now. You want this 600?
Well, no, he kind of had a man to talk
Take
to me
this shit.
because Andy and I were gonna end up competing together at Boss of NorCal in what, February?
Yeah, the one in February.
Or was it May? It was May.
Was it?
Yeah, because I competed in November, then we waited all the way till May because we kept saying, dude, there's no way we're going to fuck up 6 months of training. And disappoint Joseph.
Yeah, dude.
Because Andy was getting bigger, and then
Man.
he decided to go to 264.
And at that time, like all of like our, you know, Joseph's athletes at the time were just not doing good. Like,
Yeah.
because that's when I competed in.
Then Andy did Raw Nats right after me.
yeah,
Mm.
it was
Yeah.
because that one was on October.
Yes.
I did Raw Nationals in October.
Oh, right before me. That's
yeah,
right.
2016, and I can't remember. I think at the time I walked in with like one of my hips were fucked. I remember that because I was doing sumo. I was doing sumo for a while, but I was doing it like a retard. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Like I was just yanking it, and so yeah, I fucked my hips up at that time, and I was also doing a weight cut like a retard. I don't know why.
I was
But I
helping him
did it.
cut weight.
Cutting from what?
And this
Dude, so
You couldn't make 260?
no, he couldn't
No,
make
no.
231.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah, but I was
So-
walking around at like 244, and then my coach at the time, my coach was like, "Dude, how much do you weigh?" I'm like,
Dude, yeah, he's like, he sugarcoated it.
I'm like 241, 240. He's like, "Bro, you know you need to be like 231 like in a week." yeah, I know, I got it. So then
He's like,
that's-
what are you going to just waddle? And I told Andy, I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I can help you. And I remember I had the funniest snap. I had the funniest snap of Andy in the sauna because we're listening. Like, he's like, fuck. And just fucking punches the sauna wall. He's like, this is fucking stupid. And then he ships out to Atlanta. And like, at this time, I really couldn't go. I was working like a part-time job making 10 an hour at Grocery Outlet. And I was like, dude, I support you. I was telling him good luck. I was watching live stream, but he told me a funny ass story. Like right when he gets there to Atlanta, he's with Sammy, Joe's ex at the time, him, and then it's like a group of them, and then they're all eating at the Hard Rock Cafe, and Andy's sitting there drinking fucking water.
Dude, I didn't even have fucking salad or nothing. They were offering me salad and shit. I'm like, nah, I don't want salad. They're like, everybody's just eating good too, and I'm like over here just drinking fucking water. I'm like, I don't even want to fucking be here right now.
Dude, Joe, did I tell you what Joe did to me when I was at when I was cutting weight for IPL Worlds? We went to an Italian restaurant in the Golden Nugget, and he looks at me, and he knows I'm cutting weight. He looks at me and he looks at the bread and he goes, shaking up his eyebrows. Oh, you can't eat it, huh?
That's fucked
Just
up.
fucking dogging my shit. Like that bald-headed fuck. Fucking
That shit was fucked up, dude. They do that shit on purpose.
Yeah, they
dude.
do.
Fuck that shit.
And then Andy, I watched Andy's live stream, and I know he's. Do you want to tell him about your story about warming up?
Yeah, so dude, so like, you know, in the USAPL, like they do the whole weigh-ins and stuff, like 2-hour weigh-ins. They don't do like the day before.
Yeah.
So I'm over here. I don't have any food or anything like in my system in my body. So yeah, so I competed at like 2, and what's it called?
Sound it out.
I weighed in at 12 at like 230.4, so I barely made it.
Oh, nice.
And then that's when Joe's
Hey,
ex-
you did it. Fuck.
Dude,
Yeah,
I,
he
dude, I
fucking-
was like, ooh. I was miserable, dude. Fuck, that was the worst. But yeah, after I weighed in, Joe's ex fucking got me hella shit, like hella food, and I was just fucking scrounging it down, like hella turkey sandwiches, fucking chicken tenders, Powerades, and another thing too, like I actually met Ray Williams. That's when I met Ray Williams at that.
You told him
at
he
that
wasn't
meet.
shit?
Huh?
Did you tell him he wasn't shit?
No, I was, I was
Hey Ray, your
scared,
squat
bro.
looks like ass.
Like, you gonna fucking squat 1,000 or what?
Hey, bro, you ever gonna hit depth, or are we just we're just gonna give it up?
Yeah, no, I would have been dead. Huh? But yeah,
What year was this?
2016.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was when Ray Williams did his first 1,000
Yeah,
squat.
yeah.
2005, dude.
Yeah.
It was wild.
It was so
But nah, dude. So when I was warming up for squats, dude, there was so many people in there, and it was just a clusterfuck. And that's when I started feeling my hips kind of like fucking with me. And so when I went up, I think it was the second attempt. On my
No,
second
during your
attempt-
warm-ups with Abe and Joe. Your little accident.
What accident? Oh yeah, dude! I hella forgot,
Unless you
bro.
want to talk about it.
Yeah, no, I hella forgot. Fuck no. So I was warming up for squats, and I think I had like 224, 221 on the bar or whatever. And dude, I had to take the fattest shit. It was bad. And then like I was warming up, and I felt a little bit of it fucking come out of my ass. So I was like, oh fuck. And I had like maybe 5 more minutes left until like I actually started, getting
Squatting?
onto the platform. Yeah. So I told Abe, I'm like, Abe, I gotta go to the bathroom, dude. I already shitted a little bit in my fucking singlet. He's like, fuck. All right, go. So,
Well, for everyone who doesn't know Abe, you know who we're talking about. Abe is one of the smartest hand-downs coaches I've ever met.
yeah.
You know, he used to coach a lot of the people from the dungeon, well, now the 7th Circle in SF. Have you ever heard
The
of
black
him?
guy?
No, he's white with a big-ass beard.
The ginger?
Yeah, he looks like Action
Oh,
Bronson.
yeah.
like
Hey,
Action
yeah,
Bronson,
yeah, really cool guy.
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
so
yeah,
he
yeah, I
ended
know
up
him.
flying out for Andy's meet like last minute to see because Joe and Abe would always handle Sammy, and this was her first big Raw Nationals meet, you know. So Abe was a really cool guy, and he kind of, you know, did a lot for the crew. So shout out to Abe because he's a really nice guy, you know.
Yeah, I love that guy, man.
Yeah.
I think I've competed with him a couple times.
Yeah, he's done a few meets. He was there at the first meet in Vacaville and the second, I believe. He had a couple guys there, so you might have.
Yeah, I remember seeing him from the beginning since we started.
Oh yeah, so he's been around for a cool minute.
Yeah.
For a while.
Yeah, so pretty much Andy squats his first attempt, and you just see a little bit of hip shift. I'm like, oh fuck, I know his hips are hurting right now,
Dude, they were,
dude. And then he goes up for his second, and I'm recording, and then fucking Andy, man, he always in training, he always had this habit, like Joe, our old coach, just to say, you know what, I'm not gonna grind, I'm gonna fucking dump this shit. And Andy's dumped like 515 over his head like 3 times.
Are you fucking
Yeah.
serious?
I swear to God, yeah.
Yeah,
bro.
he's dumped it like multiple times.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Dinged the back of my head a little bit a couple times. I'm pretty sure I got a little bit fucking stupid after those 2 times. Because I'll be having like a
Why
tough
would
time
you say
thinking about
that?
shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like an idiot sometimes.
So pretty much Andy squats his second attempt to 490, and he's going down. I see him go up, and he dumps it, and it hits the ER rack, and fucking screws fall out. And this motherfucker didn't even like look at the spot or something. He got up and just shook it off and walked to the back hella fast. He just dipped like a light, bro.
Damn.
He was out.
You could even hear like the judges like screaming, "Oh my god!" I was like, "Fuck!" I just didn't want to. I don't know, because I knew I was getting like, you know, I was on a live stream,
Yeah.
and I just didn't want my face to be like looked at.
Oh,
you know?
that makes sense.
I was like, "Fuck!"
Dude, that could have legit been on YouTube forever.
Dude,
That's just crazy. Yeah, no,
If
dude,
you
we
can
can
look
still-
it up.
But I mean, like somebody could have cut that part out and just like like now, like there's so many fucking like lifting pages. Like they could have just like did some crazy shit with
Yeah,
your,
eat that
you
ass.
dump it.
So-
Yeah,
like squat fails, lifting fails,
yeah,
shit.
all that
Yeah.
shit, all that.
Just
shit.
a straight page dedicated. Andy's dumping. Andy's dumping. Fuck. But no, after that, you never dumped the bar ever again.
Yeah, and actually, yeah. No, I haven't.
Yeah, you never dumped it.
Yeah,
because
let's continue that,
because
especially now.
yeah.
Dude, so
Well, because Andy never liked to grind out a squat.
Yeah, yeah.
It's always been either
Well,
a bump,
yeah.
like it's always up,
Yeah.
or it's nothing. You know, there, you know, like me, I've always been taught to 120% max effort.
Yeah,
grind a
I
squat.
think it's like, especially with me and him, like especially with him, like he's way more explosive than I am, but
yeah.
like just with people that are explosive, like there's only so much we can give,
Mm-hmm.
and then after that, it's either like you kind of try, and then it's like fuck it,
Yeah.
and then it's if it gets even harder than that, like 101%, it's like nope,
Just take
fucking
it.
Yeah.
get it
Yeah.
off.
See, like,
Yeah.
me, like, I'm squatting and I'm like, I think I've got it figured out. I have 3 phases of the word smooth.
Mm,
Like, oh yeah, man, that was fucking smooth.
yeah,
Oh, it was smooth. It was smooth.
yeah,
Yeah, it was kind of smooth.
yeah.
And when I say kind of smooth
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm pissed off, I'm gonna like say, you know what, fuck, I'm gonna take another heavy single and then do 4 more.
Right. Yeah. We've definitely seen that happen.
Yeah. So, but that's just me. So I run those 3 things because I can squat 365 up into 560, and damn near they'll all kind of
Look the same.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's my thing is like, yeah, only I really know how much I can handle.
And like with Brandon, dude, like he's kind of the same way,
Yeah.
and it kind of makes it hard for me sometimes because then like I'll kind of try to, especially at a meet, I'll kind of be like, instead of doing like a 20-25 pound jump, like let's do like 10 and see where that see how that looks.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, he'll be like, no, it was fine. I was like, all right, fuck it. And sure enough,
And then he hits it faster.
yeah, and he hits it even
See,
better.
that's the thing with
yeah.
me. It's like I always have this thing where like 495 will look
yeah,
and then I'll go up, and then it's like, okay, that was not bad.
Yeah.
That was cool. But like, I think like, yeah, Brandon has that thing like me. It's like only we truly know what we have in the tank.
That's
'Cause
something I can't judge.
At his recent meet, I saw his squats. I'm like, his first one was like, oh, okay. And then his second, oh, that was faster. I mean, no, his second was like, okay. And then his third was faster than all. both of them.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like,
yeah.
it's like me, I think I noticed too. I think what the problem was like me warming up more while squatting is the more heavier it gets, the more I know that's on the line.
Yeah.
It ends up moving better than the other ones. So
yeah.
pretty much. So then I think then after that we all started prepping for our first meet together at Boss Barbell for the USAPL. I was debuting in the 231s, and Andy was debuting in 264s.
Dude,
So-
you've had a journey. You've had a weight journey, man.
Dude, every year it's like I always gain a fucking weight class. Dude, I don't know what.
What we
I
doing
don't know,
next year,
man.
bro? What we doing next year?
We staying at 275s. 275 is gonna be the cap. That's
What's in the USAPL? 280 something?
It goes 264, and then it's going super.
It's just super.
Yeah.
It's a crazy big gap.
Yeah.
Because you can be
is.
265 and whatever the fuck else, and be going against a guy that's 400 pounds.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing.
That's kind of like I guess like MMA is it's 205 and then you're heavyweight after that.
Which is fucking stupid.
205 to 265.
huge gap.
It's a huge gap
Yeah.
because you could be 220 going against a 260 and
Fuck
I've-
yeah.
I
It
do-
obliterates your
yeah,
ass
yeah,
too.
no, because I've done wrestling.
Dude, there's guys that cut to 265.
Yeah, that's what's crazy.
Yeah.
I've wrestled against when I was doing wrestling in high school to cut weight and shit, just to lose weight from 230. Because I remember backtracking now. Part of me too is like, you know what, Andy? I'm gonna fucking go to the lowest body weight I can do and fucking squat more than you. So I got to like 180. But I remember like I was wrestling like 230 plus kids, 260 kids, and like you fucking feel the difference.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? No matter how strong you are,
Yeah.
you could put fucking Jesse Norris, 198, strongest guy out there against fucking 308 Andre Malenichev, and he's gonna destroy him regardless how strong he is.
fuck,
You know,
yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
it's a bigger component.
Yeah.
But yeah, Andy, pretty much my coach had to talk to me. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna cut to 205s and compete USAPL at that class. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go 231. And I sent him like 3 texts of me just talking to myself in the span of a
hasn't
week.
responded
Yeah,
yet.
because he knows I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
And he pretty much said, he's like, honestly, dude, he's like, just fucking go in, be underweight, don't embarrass yourself or embarrass me, especially because that was embarrassing. And I want you to have a good meet. And I'm like, all right, you're right. So I went into that first meet at 231 at like 220, 218.
I think that was the same meet where I was supposed to be 231s, but I just couldn't. I just didn't want to do it because
Andy was like 246.
yeah, I was like 246 at the time, walking around like 246, and I had to cut again to be in the 231s. So I was doing that same like cutting shit that I would do with Quinton. And did you want to tell him like what we did?
So I had this really fucking sick twisted method I ended up making.
Okay, this is what you don't do.
So
For real.
For everybody trying to cut, don't do what Quentin's about to tell you.
It's
you know
fucked.
what? You pansy ass bitches can fucking keep doing whatever you do. So
It works though.
it works. It fucking works.
Yeah.
So pretty much say you have a meet on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So the Sunday prior. I mean, you can start this whenever and try to do it and maintain. So pretty much I'll calorie deficit myself. And I don't know what water loading is or how other way, but this is my way, and it worked for like 3 meets. So pretty much on Sunday I'd drink a gallon of water. Then Monday I'd go to the gym and I'd do 30 minutes of cardio and then 30 minutes of sauna. And I'd do that back and forth for a couple hours. But that day I would go down to 8 bottles of water.
Okay.
Then Tuesday I'd go to 6. Then Wednesday 4. Thursday 2. Then Friday none.
Yeah.
And then pretty much I'd starve myself and not eat nothing on Saturday. So mind you, I'm doing all this cardio and sauna, and then that's how I lost all my weight. And then Sunday I'd weigh in because I would always weigh in the day of the USPA.
Yeah.
Because I was in school, so I couldn't go on Friday or shit.
Damn.
So that's pretty much it.
I mean, that's pretty much how it works, anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's a little bit more water than that.
I think it's a little bit more. It's a little bit more rough, but if you can't really drink fucking 5 gallons of water in one day, I mean, do this route because you can really take a lot of weight off in a span of an hour.
Yeah.
And you'd be shocked. I
Yeah.
can take off 5 pounds and, they get all my water out, regenerate, and get like 3 pounds of water. And then as I'm cutting all the water out, I'm getting a lot of unwasted fat. And then
Yeah.
that's pretty much how it goes.
Yeah, it was a trip. Just getting on the scale, like before even going to the gym, like I would be weighing in at like 240, and then coming back after doing all that shit, that cardio stuff, I would be like at 236.
It works.
And I'm like,
It's crazy.
What the fuck,
This dude's magic.
dude? It sucked. I hated it, but I don't know. At the time, I was like, let me just stay at the 231s, and so all of us went out to like I think it was like some restaurant in
Was it for
Santana
Joe's
Row.
birthday?
No, it wasn't for Joe's birthday because we were about to. Didn't we all like stay out there? Right. We stayed out in San Jose.
We all trained together.
Did we?
No, we did go. We did go eat it the day before the meet, and it was like you were cutting, and Joe was like, "Dude, fuck that. Go 264."
Yeah, because I told him
That was it. It was
dude,
literally like the day before. Yeah, because you weren't eating yet. And they're like, you know what, just fucking eat. And then Andy starts fucking ordering a burger,
Let me
appetizer.
get the burger. Let me get the macaroni and cheese fries. Let me get fucking soda. Let me get all this shit. Yeah, but because I told him, like, you know what, dude, I feel the same way I felt like at Raw Nationals, and it felt hella shitty, and I don't want to do shitty again.
And he pretty much said, nobody's fucking being an embarrassment. We're going on a hot streak. So pretty much me, Andy, Joe's ex, this guy Dallas, and then this girl Linda, and Sammy all competed. There were 6 of us from his corner competing. We all competed. We all showed out. We all took first.
Nice.
And that was the day I squatted my first 500 in comp. Squatted 512 that day and benched 292 and deadlifted my first 500 too. No, it was my first. It wasn't 500. It was 480 because I remember I switched tech on sumo. Yeah. But Andy did good too that meet.
Yeah, I was still going through issues with like my hip, I think.
You see an upward trend? Always your fucking hips. Always something's broken.
Dude, it's my it's stupid because every meet that I went and attended, there was always something fucked up, you know, whether like it was my my pec or my hips or my back. But yeah, I remember that meet, my left TFL was just fucked. And I couldn't squat good, like because it would hurt, you know, in the hole. I think I ended up squatting like 512.
No, you.
It was 512.
You didn't. No. That was your third. You missed your third. You only got 496 on the board.
I did 490. No, I did 490 for my first attempt, and then I did 512 for my second, and then 518. I couldn't get it. I remember.
No, it wasn't.
I swear to God, dude, I remember that. Then it was like a 292 bench and a 523 deadlift.
You know what? Where'd I lose you?
Where'd I lose you, nigga?
He's getting mad.
No, because I remember that one.
I remember clearly. You missed your fucking third.
I did miss my third.
You never squatted 500. You squatted 496 on your second attempt.
496 was my first attempt. That was my opener. Saints.
Because I opened fucking 451 my first attempt, and you did like 474 your first, and then your second was 496. Because I did 480 my second, and then I hit 512 on my third.
Bro, I opened up with 490. I did 512 for my second attempt.
You're smoking dick.
I swear to God, dude, that's what I did.
Fuck! No, that was your third. That was your third meet at Boston NorCal.
No, it wasn't. You know, I don't even remember.
No, I remember it clearly because our second meet together, because I did 231 again.
Yeah.
And Andy did 269. 264 again. Again. And you know, this time he's pushing it. He's like 255.
Yeah.
And then because I remember you missed like 520 or 525 or 534 this time, because I remember you were pissed on your squat, and Joseph's like, "Hey, fuck it. Let's just go hard on deadlifts," and then that's when you hit your first 551.
Dude, you're talking about that meet.
No. I'm saying no. I'm saying is that meet was that was the meet where you opened with 490. I'm talking about the meet before that.
Yeah. Okay, I know. I opened up with 490 at that meet, and then I did 512.
But you said it was your first meet you did at 264.
Yeah, the first meet I did at 264. I opened up with 490.
No.
Saints.
We'll fucking figure it out later. You know.
No, because I know.
You know what? All that matters is
that I used to compete in a natty federation. And I got tired of that shit.
Pretty much of the shut the fuck up, bruh. Pretty much after that, fuck. What happened after that?
Quinton just got triggered.
So pretty much,
I'm natty, guys.
Dude, I'm fucking natural. Martin and Sunder always be saying some shit. Actually, it's 500 for 5 now.
Oh yeah,
bitches.
now 500 for 5 now. I don't give a fuck.
That's weird. Someone else did that too. That's kind of weird.
Huh?
Yeah.
Andy literally admitted to it. Mine was more impressive.
I mean, yeah, you're fucking 205.
Yeah, but I was so happy for Andy that he hit it.
Low-key, he didn't give a fuck.
Nah, he didn't give a fuck.
On moms.
He wanted to
Nah,
do
they-
505 next.
Yeah, no, he
Well,
wanted-
I already,
He wanted to put-
I've said it.
Yeah.
I've said it more than like 10 times. 507 for 7. That's the
With
one.
kilos?
Yeah, that's the one I really want. That's the one I really want.
What the fuck does that mean?
Because I just want to one up my coach.
Oh, okay.
Because he went for like 507. I think he got 5 or 6. I'm like, you know what? Fuck you, Matt. I'm gonna go for 7. And
Take
piss
it
me-
again.
Take it again. Take another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take
So
another
pretty much, we competed in that Boston NorCal meet like 3 times.
Hated that meet.
Yeah, pretty much. And then,
That's at CSA, right?
No, this
no,
is at,
Bossa Barbell.
Boss
God
Barbell.
damn. Have you been fucking listening this whole time?
Oh, no, Boston NorCal.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's at CSA.
No.
No, it is not.
What do they do?
Record breakers.
Record breakers.
Nah, they do Boston NorCal.
No, they don't.
Dude, I'm dead serious.
Are you dead ass right now?
I'm dead
no,
ass,
you're just tugging on my nuts.
No, I'm not. I'm not over there yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, he
Dude,
said
let
yet.
me watch.
Anyway, so we're gonna
You're
continue with our story.
smoking
Wait.
Chris.
Yeah, you're smoking Chris. I know. You know what? I know why you're really at Crow's Landing. You're
USAPL, right? USAPL.
No.
I wasn't on fucking Crow's Landing.
Yeah, you
You
said.
just said like,
No.
bro, I'm going for Crow's Landing, bro.
I was passing Crow's Landing.
You were still in it.
No, I was on the freeway. Fucking.
Oh,
So you're
okay.
you're telling me when I drive from Tracy and I go past Manteca and I get to Ripon, I wasn't in Manteca?
Yes, but no. Yes, but no.
Yes, but no. Yeah,
Yeah.
case closed.
Okay,
Martin's
whatever.
a dumbass.
Fuck you.
So pretty much, then we go on to the journey of the fucking long break that Andy and I had. Pretty much, because after that November meet, Andy was dating somebody that
Yeah.
kind of pulled him out the sport.
Worst year of my fucking life.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't date a Samoan girl.
Bro, if you were standing next to a Samoan chick, a real Samoan, I'm like, Andy? Which one's Andy? All right, Andy, come out. Stop fucking around. Which one are you?
Yeah, no, like,
dude, it was-
You know what I mean?
and then pretty much, I started training really hard after that meet.
Dude, I told you, Boss Barbell Club does Boss of NorCal.
you dumbass motherfucker. I fucking told you.
CSA?
Dude,
They do record
CSA,
breakers.
no, they do another one.
They
'Cause
don't.
I've
March
seen-
Madness.
Nah, I don't
They
know
do
what
an
it is.
SPF meet or some shit,
Something.
but they don't affiliate with the USAPL. Jesse Burdick doesn't.
No, I know, but
They do. I know they do.
I don't
more
know.
Meets.
I know somebody that does it.
They do record breakers and they do like another big meet.
Yeah,
You do
I forget what
March
it's called.
Madness is the other one.
That's what it is because that's where Jesse Norris did his shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Martin, what
Fucking
the
dick.
fuck?
Where'd I lose you, Martin?
Don't talk about USAPL like that.
You know what? I think
Fuck you.
I think we're just gonna have to fucking fire Brandon and David.
Dude, I mean, you know,
I think this is
I
it.
could be David. I mean, I look dark enough, right?
you guys are the same skin color,
Dude, for sure.
Yeah.
And then Andy just has to start like this.
Hey guys, what's up, man? Yo!
And then I'll be Brandon. Hey, Martin, what's going on, man? Oh my goodness.
I mean, you could legit be like fucking Laos. You know what I mean?
Shit. Well, I mean, yeah.
Or Cambodian. You could be
That
like a
dark-ass
big
skin.
Cambodian ass motherfucker.
You'd be a mixed Cambodian with Dominican in it.
Yeah.
Look at
Man,
you.
fuck you guys. and
Keep
that
the
Dominican
tropical vibe,
shit.
dude. You're Dominican as
I'm
shit.
not Dominican.
Shut up, David Ortiz.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then after,
Dude, eat your fucking plátanos,
Yeah,
bro.
so-
Shut the fuck up.
so after I
Fuck you. I do like Latinos.
so pretty much after the fucking that meet, Andy kind of went in the dark, and I was training really hard to squat 600. And I remember it clearly.
Still haven't. That's cool.
So yeah, hey Martin, have you squatted anything over 520 in the past
No,
fucking
bro.
year and a half?
No. Because I have to overcome gravity.
Oh, really? I didn't know it doesn't apply to
Yeah.
fucking trees.
Yeah, it does. Even more so than fucking tree stumps.
I still get my job done. So pretty much the race was on after that. I was really wanting 600. I said, fuck 551. I said, fuck 584. 601, I fucking carved it in a piece of paper. And that was it. And I started training really hard. And I started, you know, I was running RPE singles a lot. And my coach was really pushing me hard. I was squatting 3 times a week, deadlifting 3 times a week, and benching 4
That's a lot
times
of
a
work.
week in 4 days.
That's a lot of fucking work.
Yeah,
man.
so and that was just when I was starting to paint like heavy for a real company, and I was killing myself. And I was always having low back issues. I would tweak it, put Tiger Balm on, take a salt bath, chill for 2 days, and I'm good to go, you know? And one day I was fucking squatting. I felt that shit slide, and I was like, uh-oh, this is it. And mind you, I have no Andy.
Yeah.
Andy's gone, so I'm
Yeah.
on my own. I started training at Iron Masters again. Was Dog Pound, now Iron Masters. I was training there again on the days I could. I was squatting heavy with people. And I finally hit 551, like not a month and a half later after my meet. And it moved fast. And I never told anybody this. I told Andy recently, but I tried doing 585, and it fucking crushed me. I got like halfway up, and it crushed me. So I moved to like, I was like, fuck, I'm close, but I'm not there.
Yeah.
I got like 6 months, like May. So from that, it was like December when I did that.
Yeah.
And it was like May, I had enough time to go for 6. And pretty much I was training. And then I remember February, I was working at a job site. And we had, usually extending ladders have ropes, but this one didn't. But I was spraying a door. And pretty much when you spray a door, you're going to have to go fast, long story short, not to get paint runs on it, too much paint buildup. You do 2 coats real quick. And I went down and I fucking squatted down in this weird motion.
Yeah.
And I felt my back pull. And I just couldn't move. And I was like, oh shit. I tweaked my shit. And then I was cool. I was like shaking. I'm like, oh, I'm good. I'm good. Quinn, you're good. Quinn, you're good.
Yeah.
And I walked to the extension ladder, pull it down, and I pull it up. I bring it up off the wall, then I push it up and then come down with it in this one whole motion. When I did that, my back locked up. And I was on this extension ladder 3 steps high. And my back just totally gave out. And I was laying on the grass at this homeowner's house for an hour and a half while everybody else was finishing up the job and cleaning up in pain because my back was so fucked up. And then I knew, too, I told my coach, I was like, don't even talk to me until, like, I'm 6 weeks, for 6 weeks. And I wasn't the same. I tried training. I hurt to bench. I felt when I squatted, I felt like I had no lower back. It was just the most scariest feeling. So my biggest thing was squat and benching, and then I couldn't do both. And then deadlifts especially couldn't do.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't do it. And I pretty much had this ongoing thing of, like, skipping training, not training for, like, that whole spring. And then summer, I was trying to prep. I skipped a meet. Then May, pretty much that summer. And mind you, I don't hear from Andy. He's fucking gone. He's in a fucking hole somewhere.
He's fucking 285 at this point.
Yeah, with the fucking
was getting there.
with an afro. With an afro.
Yeah.
Andy had an afro.
That fucking sideshow Bob afro.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm like, you know, and I just got, and then that time I just got with my ex, so I was like, had a girl, I was working a lot. I'm like, you know what, fuck this, you know,
Yeah.
training's gonna go on the back burner, and I started putting training to the back burner because like it was getting to the point where I'm like in my work van, driving back to the shop, and I'm like, oh, I'll train tomorrow. I'll train on Friday.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking like, oh fuck, I didn't train since last Tuesday. So it was bad, man. But I was losing a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Because I was like 226. So I was going to like 200, 205. And pretty much I broke up with my ex in August, and I got like motivated. You know what? Fuck this. I'm going to start training again. So I started bodybuilding again. Well, not really bodybuilding. I pretty much would go to the gym and leave my gym bag in my truck. I would just show up to the gym to develop a habit. I didn't have the, I just got like the thing out of my head, like I don't need my wrist wraps, I don't need my belt,
Right.
I don't need a bag, I don't need this to make me go to the gym. I just show up. So I just started doing basic power building shit, and I pretty much started going until decided to go with my coach. Like back in, I didn't start with my coach I have now until like last around this time, October, middle October, and then that's when I finally got a hold of Andy because Andy finally talked to me. He was like, hey man, I'm hanging out. And I told him, I was like, hey man, I'm about to start prepping for a meet in February. I'm not injured. I'm starting to train again. I'm starting to hit volume PRs and everything. And he was like fat as fuck with an afro. And I was like, dude, what the fuck happened to you, man?
Yeah, so like after that meet in November, that was pretty much just it. I was out for 8 months because every time I would try to like go in for a training session, it was always just, you know, an argument, like,
Yeah.
you know how it is, like, oh, why you
Why you there for 3 hours? Why
Yeah.
Fuck Quinton, he doesn't like you.
Yeah, do you see? She hated him.
He's not natural. You
Yeah.
know it.
Dude, I swear to God, bro. Martin and Sonder like don't think I'm natty, and it pisses me off.
It's okay.
I don't. Okay, really, realistically, real talk on your mama. Do you think I'm natural?
No.
Why not?
That's why.
What do you mean? That's why.
I will say yes because your bench is trash. But other than that, no. Like if I only ever saw you squat, I'd be like, fuck no. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just because there could be
Well,
something.
just because like fucking bench, man. I just like it was going good.
I mean, it's not trash,
but it's like
not.
it's like
It's not where your squad is.
Yeah. It's like it should be right now at 355.
That's 315.
Nah.
Three,
If I didn't have that shoulder mishap, I think realistically I could have gone like 335.
Yeah.
This upcoming meet, but I had that shoulder thing.
Yeah.
Fucked me. But anyways,
Yeah.
Andy, go
yeah,
ahead.
you got small limbs, so
Yeah.
yeah.
There's
You
no
could
reason
you could
why-
definitely be up there.
Yeah, there's no excuse.
Yeah.
It's just it's got to work hard.
No, like legit. Like one of the first times I saw you, I was like, I don't know. I was like, maybe natural, maybe not.
Oh my god.
It's because I can never see your legs, bro. I don't know what's going on down there.
Well, I like my sweats.
Yeah. Like you have no reason to like be insecure. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have small legs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, the thing is, Andy's known me the longest. I've been wearing sweats since fucking high school.
It's just a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
Well, 'cause everybody-
And this motherfucker is the opposite. Doesn't wear clothes big enough.
He wears clothes. Yeah, I know. It's like fuck. He wears tighter clothes than the fit models you see on.
yeah.
It's like Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck?
Dude, you should start doing like some.
You're gonna be the next Swan.
Fuck. No. No.
Oh shit.
Fuck no. Dude, I don't know, dude. I just like clothes that like fit me snug.
That's fine.
See,
You know,
it's like
it makes me
Dad
feel like I'm more.
Dad never hugged you, huh?
Huh?
What?
Hey, don't bring up daddy issues because he's not
Oh.
Brandon.
Oh fuck. That's true.
Pew, 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 pew,
That's cool, bro.
But pretty much,
But-
Andy was in the dark, and
Yeah, dude, for 8 fucking months, man. And during those 8 months, I gained like 20 fucking pounds. Because all I was doing was just eating with the fucking Samoan families or going out
so
late night Denny's.
Spam.
so
fucking
the thing about the
every day.
late night Denny's thing
Yeah.
is one day I went with Andy to Denny's. This was-
Oh, yeah.
So I went to, for everybody who's gonna listen, I went to Denny's late with Andy, and the same waitress knew Andy, and she's like, "Oh hey Andy, how you doing?" And he's like, "Good." We order food, and then we come back after eating our entrees, and she's like, "Oh, so what are you gonna order to go home?" And I'm like, "Wait, what?" She's like, "Oh yeah, every time you come here with his ex, he would get dinner and appetizer, and then order another entree to go to eat when he gets back home."
Because she did not know how to fucking cook. So I was like, all right, let me think of a fucking meal that I could have the next day. Sometimes it wouldn't even last till the next day.
He eat that shit on the way to the home,
I'll eat
yeah.
that shit on the way back. Fuck.
So
That's why I don't understand how Sonder could be fucking like maintaining at a certain weight when he could be fucking huge right now. That's it. Like it's easy to gain weight.
No, he's trying to gain weight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's
Like,
funny
he-
because it's so easy for some people to gain weight and
Yeah.
hard. But like
Yeah.
Saunders, like one of the fattest Asians I know, and he just can't gain weight.
Dude, that dude is a fucking boulder.
Dude,
He's the fattest, skinniest
he's the
Asian I've ever
fattest
seen.
minion duck combination you fucking ever will see in your life.
Oh my god, he's like a fucking. He's like Howard the Duck, but like a minion at the same time.
Yeah, pretty much. And then like I remember, I won't forget the day. Like I'm prepping hard, I'm training hard, I'm fucking motivated again because I'm not injured. And Andy calls me, "Hey man, what's up, dude? What's going on?" He's like, "I finally broke up with her."
I'm like, it's done.
With him.
It's done.
He pretty much was like, "Yeah, it's done." And I'm like, "Where you at?" "I'm at home." "All right, let's go train." I fucking picked him up. We went to go train that day.
You know what? And that fucking weekend was just insane because. So, pretty much what happened was like, I told her like, look, I'm gonna train with a group of guys on Sunday morning at 9, and she was giving me shit. You know, she was all mad about it. And I'm like, all right, no. How about this? We can fucking do whatever that you want to fucking do. You know, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday is my day, okay? And so we did whatever the fuck she wanted to do, and she liked to drink and shit. You know, they love to fucking drink. So yeah, that's what we did. We pretty much went out, drank, smoked the hookah, and then she was still fucking like drunk till like Sunday morning, and I tried to wake her ass up to, you know,
Yeah.
to let her know like I'm taking a car, or if she wants to come with me, she can, and she could just chill at her pops while I'm training. But nah, she was still fucking drunk, and then I just said, fuck this shit. I just grabbed the keys to her
Stole her car.
I stole her car.
Yes.
But you know what? I mean, hey, we were together, so what's mine is hers and whatever. You know,
That's not how that works, sir.
what's mine
You're
is
not
hers,
married.
whatever.
That's not how that fucking goes.
Well, in this, I was like, whatever, fuck it. I'm taking the fucking car. I put gas in this bitch, anyways.
yeah.
I'm fucking spending money on fucking gas for this bitch. Anyways, I'm like driving, and I'm literally at Manteca, and she calls me, and she's like, "Are you fucking serious? You're just gonna leave me?" I'm like, "I've been trying to wake your ass up since fucking like 7 in the morning, and you didn't want to wake up." She's like, "I'm done with you." I'm like, "Okay, then." By the time I get up to the driveway, I'm getting all my shit, and I'm out. We're done. She's like, "Fine." Yeah. So then I show up to her place, grabbed all my shit. She dropped me off at my house, and then I went to a little garage. Where there was a group of guys that have like a bunch of like training powerlifting equipment and shit.
Can you tell that our fucking powerlifting journey?
Oh, dude,
It's something else.
Fucking journey.
Yeah.
There was, dude.
Dude, this is gonna be such a fucking big ass story.
Yeah.
We're gonna have the Dave Tate podcast speaking for 4 hours about our 10-year powerlifting journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all this fucking bullshit that we had to go through
Yeah.
Yeah.
for the love of the sport, man.
Dude, we did
Like,
so much shit
Yeah.
to train.
I'll even, you know what? I remember even when I was working at the fairgrounds, I would ride my bike.
Hold on. What the fuck is everybody doing at the fairgrounds?
Dude, that's what I say too. Like, what the fuck? That place is a dump.
Yeah. What the fuck are you guys doing there?
Dude, well, my
What are you working at? What is there?
I was a parking attendant. My Thea put me on the job, and I was trying
What
to
the
get some money and shit.
Like, what
you
is
know?
it, like every weekend or something?
Yeah.
Well, during the fair is like 3 weeks long, so yeah, like I'm working 3 weeks nonstop.
So 3 weeks out of the year, fucking.
and then after that, there's like events on the weekends.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
yeah,
Like
that's what I
Beaner
was-
yeah,
Sundays.
fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pretty much, Andy was riding his bike from his fucking house to the
Dude,
Ace train at 4 a.m.
It's insane. So I was like from all
Wait,
the way
what
across
fairgrounds?
Alameda County.
Oh
In
my
Pleasanton.
god, you went all the fuck out there?
Yeah.
So you
This
think
is back when my fucking
shit.
parents were like hard on me. You know, they're like, oh, you know, you got to save money to get a car, so you know, you got your bike, this and that. Like, fuck, I would wake up at like 5:45 in the morning just to get to the train at 6:36. So that way I make it to work like around 7:15, start my job over there at 7:30, come back around 4, and then ride my bike all the way back from the train station to In Shape, train, and then get back home at like around 9:30.
Dude,
It was, and I did that for like almost every fucking day.
he did that for like 3 weeks straight.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
It was
straight,
fucking,
dude.
dude, what the journeys we went to. I remember Andy
Yeah.
would be like, we're going to train, and he would fucking pick me up from my job at like 9:30. And we'd have like barely an hour and a half to fucking do like an SPD
yeah,
day.
that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Dude, every time, bro. Fucking
Yeah.
like late at night. And then,
Dude, fuck In Shapes and all this bullshit. They close at fucking 11.
dude,
Yeah.
we didn't even get into like
12.
why, like the times where we started training in the garage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
Dude,
garage days.
I fucking hustled. I hustled to get a garage gym. Andy was my investor. I said, we go 50-50. He has me money, and I just faded in like not even in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Andy, I'm picking up fucking weights, a squat racks on the way, and a bars here. dude,
just like that, dude.
Andy was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're getting weights. I didn't even get to look at like.
Yeah.
I fucking put together a garage gym in like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Literally 3 weeks. I was fucking hustling.
Yeah.
I cleaned out my whole garage. Fucking got my boy to pick me up at 6 a.m. to go to the dump. Dude, I made it fucking happen, and it was the greatest fucking
Yeah.
thing. I squatted my first like big squat in that gym, and Andy squatted like deadlift his big and dead in there.
Yeah, 540 on a stiffy.
Dude, I would say if you had the opportunity to do a garage gym or even like on the come up, do a garage gym for a little while, dude. Like it's
Yeah.
the best, man.
It's
It
a cool
is.
it's a
It's
cool
the
feeling.
fucking best.
It's a cool feeling. Like
yeah.
like the garage gym was a great experience, and like that was cool as fuck. Like
Yeah.
I remember I squatted like 530 max effort by myself in a small ass unbolted Titan power rack
Yeah.
at fucking 3 in the afternoon. Fuck. And I was just blasting kill switch engaged, and I was like, dude, what if I don't fucking get it? This squat rack's tipping over.
Yeah.
I was fucked, dude. I was fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was a good time. That was a good day though. That was a good time.
Yeah, we did a lot of heavy
Yeah.
lifting in there.
Because it's like over there, like you're not really tripping about like what other people are.
Nope.
Yeah.
Do whatever.
It's just
Take your
you.
fucking shirt off. Whatever.
Yeah.
Blasting some loud ass fucking
Mhm.
music,
Yeah,
just
sucking
raging
dick.
out. Fucking. punching each other in the face.
Yeah,
giving
dude,
each
it was
other
fucking wild, bro.
kisses after
This is
fucking
back-
doing a
Talking to
fucking
the wall
PR.
and shit.
Dude, this is back when Andy. This is back when Andy was like sniffing ammonia up the fucking
Oh
ass,
my god,
bro.
dude.
Oh yeah, my ammonia days.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah,
So then,
when I realized I had to get the fuck out of In Shape was like I remember one time me and Brandon
yeah, Brandon and I.
we were PRing on squatting because there was one cage, one power rack.
They only
cage.
had one and then like that half.
Yeah, like some bullshit half one with
Yeah.
that you had to like high squat or like walk it out like
Mhm.
fucking 15 steps to get out of the safeties. So we would always take the power rack on Mondays. So we'd be there like 3 fucking hours, fucking just squatting and then doing accessories afterwards. But one day we were fucking gonna fucking max out, and I want to say that was like the first time I touched like 450 or something, and he was like right behind me like 420, 430. And I remember I remember this vividly. Like I racked it, like I got it, I racked it, and like I turned around, dude, and everybody in the gym was just like,
Dude, I
Dude.
hate when they do
you know
that
what I
shit.
mean? And I was just like, and I looked at Brandon, and I was like, dude, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Dude, no, Andy and I had so many. Andy had so many. Fuck, do you remember I squatted my first 500 at In Shape?
Oh, that's bad.
Oh,
That's probably the
yeah.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
I fucking squatted it, and fucking Andy was so hyped for me, but so fucking scared.
Mm.
Because in the video you see me squat 500%, and Andy's fucking hands are shaking like he's got
Yeah.
fucking, what's that disease that fucking Muhammad Ali had?
Like Parkinson's, right?
Parkinson's.
Yeah, Parkinson's.
He's
yeah.
like shaking, like, cause he's so
Yeah.
nervous, but he doesn't know what to do. And I'm like, yeah, and I fucking rack it, and you just see everybody like
yeah,
look at all the little fucking meat fish from SpongeBob.
yeah, yeah,
Like
Yeah,
it's like
dude.
people at In Shape want you to fucking fail.
yeah. Like,
It's-
oh, he's gonna eat shit right now.
Yeah, I
or-
hope he fucking eats dog
he
shit
doesn't
and
know how to
fucking dies and
squat,
breaks his
yeah.
fucking legs and jumps off a cliff and kills himself.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, whoa.
Like all the conversations, like the gym conversations that you hear, just go to a fucking dead stop.
Mhm.
Just because you see two fucking like average motherfuckers
Beans.
squatting, yeah,
You see this you see this
squatting some fucking heavy weight.
Yeah.
You know, they never
Yeah.
see that shit. And plus, you got the haters. You know,
and then I got
Oh,
a
yeah.
fucking singlet on and a fucking
yeah.
So they're
looking
like,
at them
what the
the
fuck?
is wrong with this guy?
Yeah, I don't think I ever wore singlets at the gym, but
Oh, I did.
yeah,
I fucking rep that shit.
Yeah.
yeah. As soon as people start like stopping what they're doing to watch you do whatever, and it's like, all right, you gotta get the fuck out, dude. Like
Yeah.
that's the ceiling. Like that's like, all right,
Yeah.
you gotta fucking go somewhere else.
Oh, and it's just the thing too is just like, fuck, man. You walk, especially our In Shape. I'm gonna say this right now. All the In Shape workers are fucking stupid. They don't know what the like. It's so. And I'm not okay. Well, hold up, because I know some of them. They're not stupid. It's just the fact that like they train too, and they're just as bad as the people in the gym.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like they're just as bad. I'm like,
100%.
like they're training, and I'm just like,
Dude, I remember watching trainers at In Shape train people,
worst fucking people.
and I'm just like, oh fuck, dude.
it's just like where like
Dude, they had like fat kids that like their parents paid like $1,000 for them to fucking get a personal trainer,
and it's just
and they're doing
stupid.
like fucking curls on a machine, like with no effort. They're just like,
Yeah, it's just like, dude, what the fuck? And our In Shape too, the workers were fucking lazy. It was a kickback job.
Yeah.
I get it. It's a kickback job, but it like, come on, man, clean up the gym. The gym was never clean.
Oh my god. it
Everybody was
always dirty.
horrible.
that's how the
bro.
one right here on McHenry was. That's the
Dude.
one we used to go to.
Everybody's got a fucking thumb up their ass there. It was
Yeah.
horrible, man. Those people are.
I will say though that the one right here, it was like the most like, I had like the best atmosphere because it was like all like the OGs used to go to
See,
that one.
it used to be like that for
Yeah.
us when we were growing up.
Yeah.
yeah.
Back when we were like when I was a freshman, sophomore, like everybody, it was all older dudes in there.
Yeah.
And I was like the youngest one. And then
Yeah.
now, like junior, senior year, it's all high school kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like it's just fucking.
Yeah. But there'd be
We're
some-
like the
Like-
old guys back like now.
Yeah,
from,
we're like the shrines of the OGs now,
Yeah, yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
yeah.
keep the fucking gym
Yeah.
alive. But you just see people there, like we know some people that are coaching people and get like fucking making $30 booty programs for fucking people.
Oh my god. That's
Like
so
I'm like,
stupid.
dude, you have no idea what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
Like you really don't. You're just because
Yeah.
you give somebody, you know, 6 sets, 6 exercises, all with like 5 sets of 15.
Yeah, that's
like,
not.
congrats, motherfucker.
Yeah, that ain't doing
Anybody
shit.
can do that shit. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
But it's not like systematically right.
And I
Yeah.
hate, dude. The worst thing in was like, dude, how'd you do it? I'm like, honestly, man, good technique, hard work, you know, really good solid program, this and that, like,
Tasty.
you know, they're like, oh, hard work. They're like, oh, so there's no like shortcut or like, what specifically do you do?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you see me squat, I fucking do some leg extensions, I do
yeah.
some dumbbells, and that's it. I go
Yeah.
home. You just need to know what you're doing, you know, and then pretty much those days were just horrible.
Yeah. How do you squat? How do you bench?
I don't know. How do you fucking say ABC? You know, fuck. It's like
Yeah,
you know,
pretty
you just
much.
didn't want to. It's like I get like you need to pass on and help
Yeah.
people out, but it's just like man,
Yeah.
you fucking
You know. Yeah, you know.
know who's just gonna be
Who's
like,
serious, who's not.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
Who's going to fucking do it twice and then never come back.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And like we trained, and then
Yeah.
pretty much Andy prepped himself after this whole breakup. He prepped himself for a meet in December
I had 8 weeks to train for that meet.
at 275.
At 275 because I was weighing in at like
New weight class.
Get it, girl.
I was like 266, but a fat fucking 266,
Just a fucking
like a straight blub.
slop.
Yeah, like Uber. Fucking yeah, 8 weeks to train. I kind of like trained myself with the help of like Brad. He kind of like was helping me.
It's neo-Nazi.
Bradley
guy.
Martin?
No,
No.
some old,
Oh.
Some
old
old-
cat. Bradley Martin.
Dude, this old ass fucking OG.
Yeah, no, he was cool, man.
This motherfucker. I went to train with him one time. Andy's like, he's like 3 weeks out. He's squatting heavy, and you just hear his hip just fucking pop. And this mother, he's like, bro, my fucking hip. He's like, oh, it's all right. It's just gas leaving the joints.
Yeah, like Brad, I kind of felt like a weird pop
That's
on my
not
hip.
how
He's
that
like,
works.
That's normal. It's okay. It's just gas leaving the joints. Oh,
What the
but
fuck,
my hip hurts.
dude? I never heard that shit in my life. But pretty much he prepped himself.
You know what, though? I do remember, I want to say it's probably like my parents or something a long time ago when I was a kid. Like, you know, when you pop your knuckles and shit, like, it's like
It's
fucking
bad for
air
you.
in between your fucking,
Yeah.
you know, your joints and shit. I was like, what the fuck? How the fuck does air get in there? But, you know, it's weird.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then pretty much
But-
Andy did good, got fucking hurt again.
Yeah, I hurt myself. Cause I PR'd on my squat.
You peed on the squat?
No, he
PR'd.
PR'd.
Oh.
No, I didn't pee on the squat. I PR'd on my squat, 551. Bench was still the same, fucking 303. And on my deadlift, so like maybe I would say around a month left, like 4 weeks out, I was feeling like my lower back just giving me hella pain, just hella problems, but I just kept fucking going through it. I'm like, I'm not gonna let this shit fuck with me. So I kept grinding it out. And then at the meet, my last deadlift attempt, 540, I pulled it, and that shit was fucking hard. Up to the fucking like where I'm about to shoot my hips in, and I just felt like a tingle from my lower back all the way down to my left foot.
Andy.
Stop, fucker. Fuck.
There's nothing there.
Oh, dude, there's spiders in here, bro.
Dude.
I killed a whole bunch when we cleaned this place.
Fuck you guys, man. Fuck. Fuck you, Quinton, for telling these niggas.
What about spiders?
Yeah. I don't fuck with spiders.
So pretty much Andy got hurt, and I'm training, getting ready for my meet in February. My comeback goes great, and then we started training at a new gym in Tracy called Ironworks Gym.
Fuck
The
that.
toughest gym in the West.
Yeah, fuck. The most. It was so. There was so much there to be promised. Like it could have been great. It
Yeah.
really could. It could
Yeah.
have been like
Yeah.
hands down. If the gym owner just kind of got his shit together in the head and kind of understood what powerlifting
If
was.
he made his fucking promise
Yeah.
about getting whatever the fuck it is that we needed,
Yeah.
then we
Well,
probably would have.
mind you, I needed one bar. I just need one bar for
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
So, but I was more concerned because he kept saying he wanted to get a deadlift bar, a power bar squat bar for Andy, and the other guys that were a couple that were competing in the USPA at the time. It was just an ongoing fucking thing of like, yeah, what is it? And just like over months, he kept asking what the fuck it is. And I'm like, I guess we sent
What
him
is
links. The deadlift bar and the squat
Oh,
bar.
God.
Yeah,
And we
Texas
literally
deadlift
sent
bar.
it to him, and part of it was, I think it was just because of his girlfriend was just like in his ear, pillow talking. They don't fucking need that shit.
They don't
Yeah.
need it.
Yeah.
Oh,
and,
but-
and she fucking hated me.
Yeah, she hated.
Oh,
Quinton
she fucking hated me.
because
It's kind of weird how you get owners to not like you.
That's what I. For
Dude,
real.
it's so it's because she got mad because one day she was asking about my training, like, why do you squat heavy all the time? I'm like, well, not necessarily. And I kind of explained it to her, and she was just like, I'm not saying I know fucking everything, but I kind of do know some shit.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause I've been around the block, and I pretty much told her straight up like what I do and how it is, and like what she should and shouldn't do if she was gonna do it, and like she kind of, I think she just took it offensive to her ego because she's and her husband are like in the bodybuilding game for 30 years and
Yeah.
think they know it all because
Right.
they are. So bodybuilders are self-centered, how you were telling me, and pretty much that's how it was. I think she got hurt by her ego and she didn't like that. How I kind of like schooled her a little bit, is
Yeah.
like what it is. Because my theory is bodybuilders have a lot to learn from powerlifters training aspect, and I think powerlifters have a lot to learn from bodybuilding nutrition aspect. And I don't think she liked that. And then from then on, she kind of was not so really distant and kind of was
Yeah.
kind of attitude towards me.
Yeah.
And he was telling me that, and I was just like, why would you think that? Like, she's hella cool with me. Like, I don't see why she would.
Because
hate
she's both,
you.
your boys are both fucking brown as fuck.
No, but no. One day I came in, and it was me, Quinton, and I think you were training Vanessa, right?
Yeah, I was training her.
Yeah. And then
We were all training because you decided you didn't go to work that day, so we're all
yeah,
training.
I didn't go to work that day. Yeah, and then I think Quint, you asked her something about like she
No.
needed a box.
You asked her if she needs a box. She's like, no, it's fine. And you saw that the vibes,
Yeah, it
how
was weird.
different,
It was a weird
how
ass
different
vibe.
she is with me than Andy. And Andy was like, "Damn, dude, she hates your fucking guts." Pretty much.
It just started going downhill from there, because then that's when
Yeah.
we started figuring out like about this place, about Old School Iron,
Yeah.
and slowly we were just trying to go out here and train here, and shit. It
Yeah.
took us like
Well,
what?
it was just a slow
So
process.
who the fuck contacted you, or how did you guys know?
So me being me, we went to this meet.
Oh,
in
that's
May,
right. That's right.
And but I knew of it. But the thing was too, like, we was having issues with the main gym owner because he would be closing the gym early on Fridays, and I'd be working late, and he'd be closing at fucking like 8.
What the
I'm like,
fuck?
He's like, I didn't think anybody would have enough time to finish workout at 1. I'm like, in 1 hour, and I'm like, motherfucker, you said if somebody's here, you're gonna stay open. He's like, oh, you should got a hold of me. This is not my fucking
That
job.
was stupid.
And
yeah.
he's like, well, you're gonna train today, and I was just helping Andy do some shit. And he was like, I was like, well, I can't focus on my program. And he's like, oh, you'll figure it out, buddy. And then he was getting mad too because I was taking one of these guys away that he wanted to coach bodybuilding to powerlifting, that guy Noah. And he was getting upset and just kind of talking shit. And I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm not fucking feeling this place anymore. And then they were closed on Mother's Day. And then he was promising me and Andy that we should close the gym when they go on vacation. He asked some fucking bimbo to do it and like didn't trust us. It was some weird
Yeah.
shit. Like, he was a sneaky fuck. Like,
yeah.
he was a sneaky fuck. And like,
Fucking senior tunnel.
yeah, so I
looking
started. So
motherfucker.
then I decided to come here on Mother's Day, and first day I trained here, I was like, "Wow, I think I should be here if I'm gonna take it serious." And I met Brandon Jolly. He spotted me doing 495 for 3. It was shit. That was, and pretty much said, "Yeah, you should be here." And then told Andy about it, and it's pretty much, dude, you gotta come here. He's like, "I don't know about driving to Modesto, man." I'm like, "Dude, come with me one day. You're gonna fucking sign up that day." He goes. First thing he tells me, not even fucking training. He's warming up. He's warming up, and he's like, "Dude, you're fucking right." And then we go there a couple more times and pretty much talked to Sonder, and we signed out right then and there. I was like, "Dude, fuck this, fuck Ironworks."
That's when you. I think I remember when he showed up. You did like 500 or some shit like that. You did like high bar 500 or something.
Yeah, it was like on a
stupid shit like
Tuesday.
that.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did like a 500 pound single high bar, and then like 410 for 4 sets of 8 high bar. Yeah, on a Tuesday.
On a
Yeah.
Tuesday. So, but yeah, that pretty much, and then we just started coming. We pretty much said to that guy, like, it was hella funny because the day I was so tired of the place, I just went over there after work and said, "Hey," to his girlfriend, like, "Cancel my shit. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm taking my shit right now." And I took my bar and shit. that we had there, that Andy and I's bar that we owned.
Yeah.
And she's like, what, why? And I'm like, you know why. I just left.
I fucking hate this place. I fucking hate you.
Pretty much. And then the gym owner guy calls me. Hey, man.
Hella fucking fake.
Hella fake. I just want to know what's wrong, man. You know, what's going on? I'm like, dude, you want to suck my dick too? Fuck. And pretty much that was that. And like, then he's like, well, I'm pretty sure if you go, Andy's going to go, right? And I'm like, yeah. And then we
fucking bet your bottom dollar,
fuck,
buddy.
Yeah, pretty much. And then he fucking talked to us on Saturday when we were filling out our papers. So I wanted to know what he did wrong because he was like, well, so-and-so said, there's no way I could have done anything wrong. I didn't fuck up. So what did I do wrong?
And that's how we figured out, his wife was saying all this shit.
Yeah.
Like
There's no way
you
it's
didn't
you.
do anything wrong, baby. You didn't do
Yeah.
nothing wrong.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
They don't know
Because
what
she,
they're saying.
yeah, because she
Yeah.
ran like some fucking stupid ass boot camp class there. and
Oh god.
all her fucking,
dude.
and the thing was too, she didn't like me.
Fucking-
So when I walk in the afternoon on Tuesday and Thursday, she heard classes there, and they're just fucking all these little like older women are like,
whores.
yeah, they're pretty much just saying like talking shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, I put my bag there and fucking start doing my shit.
Starts fucking slamming all the weight, dude.
Yeah,
Fuck
I was
them.
pissed. Like, dude, like what the fuck?
Start dumping the weight.
Yeah, I should have just fucking thrown a 45 pint at one of them. Pretty much. But pretty much that was that. We left, and Andy, even before Andy left, he was already posting videos with him here at Old School saying this is the baddest gym in the 209
I was hella promoting this gym.
while still a member of Ironworks.
Yeah, while I was still going to Ironworks, and I was just going there less and less. And Dave, of course, he's seen it, and he got pissed off. Like he was like, it was kind of like a stab in the back to him.
Yeah.
And
You know what?
yeah,
Dude, how about when you were fucking tagging him in the video?
Dude, yeah, Andy started, after we left, Andy started tagging him in the videos, like saying, fuck you, Ironworks, fuck you.
yeah, I'm like, Ironworks isn't shit compared to OSI.
Well, it's like, as
this
soon
is
as,
real old school.
yeah, like as soon as we left,
Oh my
Like,
god.
all the other powerlifter guys that were there at the time left, and he
Oh,
lost
no
members.
shit.
He lost like 5 members that month.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, because it just wasn't panning out what it to be. It's not.
Hella funny.
That shit's a fucking daycare fitness center. It's a cool. It's like
it
it's
looked
great.
really nice.
It's nice,
It
but it's
is.
just.
It's not. For
I think if the
Yeah,
girl,
it's
I
not
think
for
if he
powerlifting.
wasn't with his girlfriend and didn't let his boot camp thing there, I think the gym would be better.
Yeah.
And personally, that's just from what I think. And
Yeah. If you listen to this,
Andy-
Dave, go fuck yourself.
yeah, honestly, Dave, we could have had Andy and I still there running that gym with real powerlifting, and
Yeah.
if you weren't such a dumb fucking idiot. So pretty much that sums that up. And then we came here. We met Martin and Sonder. They do really great with the powerlifting side of Old School Modesto, whatever the fuck you call it. Pretty much, honestly, pretty much what sold me was Sonder and Martin. They really care. I think the only reason why
Yeah.
the powerlifting side is so successful is because of them.
Thanks, buddy.
So
Yeah, it really gives it like a family vibe, like
Yeah.
that vibe that a lot of like powerlifters,
yeah.
look for. So
You can tell that it's just Sonder and Martin
Yeah.
really just care about us, and like no matter what, it's for us. Like they actually,
I appreciate it, man.
give a fuck. Like even if they're losing $100 a month, yeah, fuck it. Quinn and Andy are hitting PRs, Brandon's hitting PRs. Everybody's doing good.
Yep.
They're not
Yeah.
not selfish or greedy.
And just like how you guys had your journey in the powerlifting and getting fucking Andy out of obesity and
Dude, when I first saw him too, I saw him like one night. I ran into him at Denny's with my boys. This is like months before I broke up. And I was like, dude, like my first instinct was like, dude, this motherfucker fat.
yeah, I was with
Yeah.
my ex. At the
yeah.
time.
I mean, without Brandon, man, like hands down, without Brandon, man, like I wouldn't be as strong. Probably wouldn't be working out. I'd probably be fucking 285 just like Andy. Fuck. Dude, like the only reason like I even started like working out to get even like powerlifting wasn't even on my mind back then. It was just like I was turning into like a mechanic, dude. Like I was fucking drinking beer every night when I got home. I was fucking eating like shit. Dude, I was fucking
You still don't eat like shit?
yeah, sometimes. Only when I'm not on meat prep. I'll
I'm
eat
just
whatever the fuck I
I'm
want.
just fucking
But
with you,
I was like falling into like just being like a fucking mechanic, dude. I was just fucking getting fat. I had a fucking beer belly. I was fucking drinking beer every fucking dude. I would go home on my lunch and fucking drink beer, come back to work, and fucking keep working.
Dude, that's dude. No, because my dad would do the same
Yeah,
shit. Like
dude.
he'll go like during his
Yeah.
lunch breaks and get a fucking beer.
Yeah.
Like fuck,
That's like straight like fucking
bean
bean
shit.
shit.
Go to the back
Yeah,
and
man.
hide and shit.
and then
Or just fucking sit under a tree. Like,
Yeah.
for real. That's what that
they
shit is.
do that shit. Fucking pull up in the park and just fucking get drunk under a tree.
Bro, fuck, dude. I used to work with two like Mexican guys like that. Like they're usually with me, like me and them two, you know. And these motherfuckers, they're like, "Hey, I'm gonna go. Gus is gonna go get Starbucks. What do you want?" I'm like, "All right, cool." And then I'm like, "Mario, what's wrong? Why are you like weird?" He's like, "Oh no." I'm like, "What's taking Gus so long?"
Yeah.
We're painting inside. He's like, "Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's a long line." This motherfucker comes back with like fucking 5 Modelo tall cans and sits down and starts drinking during lunch. And I'm like, "What the fuck?" They're like, "Hey man, it's Friday."
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, and then so, what the last straw for me was like I worked out when I was younger with my cousin. Like he got me into like fucking working
Raul.
out. Nope, that's not his name. All right. But then like I fell off after high school and all that bullshit, and then so I was getting fat. Dude. I was like 245, like 242, 245. And I was like, and then I already knew Brandon at that point, and I was like, man, he was always working out by himself.
Wait, how'd you know Brandon was just working in shape by himself?
No, yeah, he would. Well, I knew him because of cars. Like we both had the same car, and like we would go.
Wait, so how the fuck did that happen?
we would
How'd you
go
guys
street
meet?
racing. Huh?
How'd you meet him through cars?
Because he had the same car that I had. And
How'd you find
he
out?
We lived across the street from each other.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
My
you guys
parents-
been fucking since the beginning.
Oh, dude, I've known him fucking for like 10 years now.
No shit.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, then how long have I known you, Andy? Junior, senior, almost 5 years, 6 years.
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah,
6
I've
years.
known Brandon, dude, before he was even 18.
You're a fucking pedophile.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was like 20, 21.
Still weird, Nick.
No, it's so funny
Like
because
why is this like white kid hanging out with like some tall Mexican? man?
Brandon's parents are like, why is there a grown ass
Yeah.
fucking beaner fucking
Yeah.
hanging out with you?
He well, no, we weren't really like hanging out back then. Like I knew him, he knew me. Like he would drive past my house in his fucking car, dude. I fucking hated him because like his shit was clean as fuck. And then like when he would see me, he thought my shit was clean as fuck. And then one day like we met up at a fucking car meet, and then we started talking. We're like, oh, dude, you live fucking down the street from me. We're like, oh yeah. And then we started street racing together. And then he started working out again. And then I was like,
started working out.
and then that's when I got fat. And then actually I got hurt at work. I got hurt at work trying to break a fucking bolt loose, and I pulled my fucking back.
oh,
Yeah, and I pulled my back, dude, and I got hella mad at myself. I was like, dude, you're fucking fat. Like,
and it was because you weren't working out. You're just getting fat.
yeah, I was
That's
just
why.
getting fat.
That's
And then
why,
I was like,
yeah.
dude, you're fucking fat. You're fucking hella weak. Like, you fucking pulled your back on some stupid ass bolt. And then after that, I was like, you know what, Brandon, I'm going to start working out with you. And then we started working out. And then he fucking started teaching me how to bench and shit. And then I started getting
No
stronger.
shit, Brandon was teaching you how to
Yeah,
bench.
dude.
Whoa.
And then I fucking started getting stronger, and then I went hella balls deep into fucking. We started doing like watching like fucking like old Ronnie Coleman videos and fucking all that shit, you know, Metroflex shit.
So who slept over at whose house?
No, he would sleep over at my house when we would get fucking hammered.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, Brandon just. Fuck, man. Brandon just looks
Yeah.
like that motherfucker that just popped. Like, we're all about to get in a bar fight, and then all of a sudden you see Brandon with his shirt off and a fucking pool stick start
Yeah.
swinging on motherfuckers.
So then like we fucking started like power building, and then we knew about powerlifting, but like we never thought of like, oh, dude, we're gonna compete.
How
one
the
day.
fuck are we going to get started?
Yeah,
I think that's the hardest part for every powerlifter.
Yeah,
is like,
yeah. Like when to
how
start.
the fuck
Yeah,
do I begin?
yeah. And then like we started kind of getting up there. You know, I started squatting 4 and shit. And then actually my cousin, I give credit to her because she does CrossFit at some place in Salida, and her CrossFit place was doing like a powerlifting mock meet, whatever the fuck.
Oh, okay.
So and then she hit me up. She was like, "Oh, like I always see your videos. Like you should come try it." And I was like, "Fuck it, Brandon, let's go try it." Like it's just like a fucking push pull kind of thing. But it was all 3. It was like a mock powerlifting.
This is a
meet.
little expedition thing.
Yeah. It was just the people in her gym, and I could sign up. So then we signed up, and I did all right, whatever. Like we had like 5 weeks to train for it. Like we were just like working out. We never did like heavy singles or anything. Like Like I was always the one that like kind of programmed for us. So then like I don't know, I've always done it. So then we're like, fuck, we got 5 weeks.
So you're kind of like, okay,
training
we'll do like 5s.
Yeah.
And then we'll do like heavy 2s or single. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, like I don't know. I already had it like figured out in my head. Like so, then we just started like tapering down, getting heavier, and then so we did it, and then after that, we're like, dude, let's just start competing. Like this is fucking,
Fuck it.
this is it.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. But yeah, actually, my buddy Manny, he's the one that he's seen. He started following you back in the day, Andy, at that San Jose place that we were talking about last time.
Oh, 1825?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So he was competing there, and I was there fucking coaching him. Dude, that fucking meet lasted forever.
It was their first meet, too.
Fucking like fucking 12 hours there, dude. It was fucking, oh my God.
12 hours?
Yeah, that's what I think that they
Dude.
stopped kind of doing that
Yeah.
powerlifting shit there.
We, you know, me started at 9, dude. We were there till like 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
too long, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that's, you know, I've known Brandon for that long, but he's the one that really got me back into it. And like once I got the taste for it, like I just went balls deep, dude. Like that's kind of do with everything. Like I get into it, I'm like, fuck, I gotta learn everything. Like I need to fucking know everything. Like I would just overanalyze everything. I started fucking taking classes. I fucking read everything that you could possibly fucking
Memorize
read.
all the Joe Wheeler books.
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck about those. I was like, dude, this is fucking stupid. Like I don't want to do 5-3. What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I started coming up with my own shit and fucking like checking back on block periodization, all this bullshit. And that's just...
Here we are.
Yeah, here we are. All right. I think that's good enough, man.
Dude, that was
How long
fucking
is that, dude?
that was like an hour and a
Fucking
half.
Hour 40.
Holy shit. Fuck it, let's hit the 2-hour mark.
What am I going to say, guys?
Dude, no, fuck it. We got 20 more minutes. So,
21 minutes. Like a 2-hour. Is this the longest you guys ever?
Oh, yeah, this is for sure, bro.
see, this
Really?
is why you need us more often.
Because we would just keep fucking talking about some shit.
It's just so funny because
Whatever
mind
comes
you,
out.
like you know how we made the joke about you hanging out with Brandon when he's 17. It's like Martin and Saunders' bestest friends are Andy and Quinton, who are both 22 and 21. You motherfuckers are
You
like
guys
10
are
years.
fucking arm candy, bro, when we go out.
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking hate going out with you guys, first of
Wait.
all.
Dude, what's wrong?
We
What-
fucking damn near got like shunned from that pizza place.
Dude, they did not.
They honestly, what did we do wrong though? Just because we were having a good
Where
time.
did I lose you guys?
Where'd I,
We
well,
were
then
having a good
first
time.
off, Andy's gonna try to order a fucking margarita, and he's a grown ass
Oh,
man.
fuck, dude. Dude, what's wrong with the margarita?
You're a grown ass man.
Well, I'm pretty sure that waitress got hella mad because I was like, dude, fuck it, you don't have a vagina, don't order a fucking margarita. And then this motherfucker, dude, I don't have a vagina. And then she like walked over his shoulder, and I was like, oh fuck, here we go.
Here we go.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's that was like the first
Yeah,
time.
because then she passes off to another waitress.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, didn't we have like 3 waitresses?
We had like 300
Yeah.
waitresses.
Yeah, we had the old cat
Yeah.
bag lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, dude, what the?
Yeah, I don't get it. Like we were just having a good time. Like what's wrong with that? You know, just because everybody else is all quiet and shit.
Yeah.
What's the like,
Fucking
that's stupid.
Cutting pizza with a fork and a knife.
Yeah,
and
like, I
shit.
don't-
Yeah, like shoving
fuck
it
you
up their
guys.
ass and then trying to like fucking play patty cake with it and shit.
Yeah, it's just
we're,
like
we're just trying to fucking have fun.
it's just like it's like this here too because
Yeah.
I'm not saying no names, but it's just like Andy
Yeah.
Andy goes fucking hard and gets hype, and we get pretty rowdy.
Yeah.
We get rowdy
Yeah.
a little bit because I'm more quiet, and then Andy starts going, then I start going, and then I think a lot of people at the gym look at Andy like he's fucking insane.
So
Yeah,
this is what I did want to ask you. How did you?
Yeah, do
how
you
did
have any
come
like
up with that?
specific
How did
questions
you-
for us?
No, not really.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Like, how did you come up with that? Like, when did you start? Like, where? Like, when? What point in time? Like, were you like, you have to get to this mindset?
of getting all hype. And
Yeah.
Oh, since fucking the day I met him.
So, I don't know. Because this for
Like
one,
what? Like when did you figure out? Like, oh, this is what I need to do. Like to, because you definitely don't need ammonia. I'll tell you that right now. Like ammonia is just a fucking crutch for whoever fucking uses it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You can tag me all day. Fucking ammonia is a crutch for
Fuck
people.
zone smelling snot.
Like
soap.
straight up. Like ammonia is a fucking crutch if you're not mentally strong. Like that's what I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah,
And I've always said that.
and I think you got a really good point because I stopped using it because I was like, dude, I don't need fucking ammonia to score
Yeah.
500. That was my. I started
Yeah.
using that mindset. I was like, I don't
Yeah.
need.
that became more of a habit. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I would say, like even on my first meet, I was just really hyped because like even before then, like I said, like Sammy and Joe just kind of like hyping me up, telling me all this shit, you know, just to just to get my fucking mind right, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, and just looking at like different videos of like powerlifting motivation videos, I see a lot of guys that are like intense about it. Like,
Right.
you know, and when I seen that, that means like, oh, these guys are really pushing themselves. And I don't know. I also tried being calm at one point, and for some reason, I just can't.
Yeah.
It just feels like I'm not.
I don't get that.
I don't know. Like I just can't.
I don't understand why anybody can't just be like.
Because before I was actually hyped like the whole time, and then I would fuck myself up.
Yeah,
like,
because you
tech-wise.
used to dive bomb.
Yeah, I would. Oh my god, yeah, I would dive bomb like hella bad,
Dude.
And,
Dude, like Olympic squatting
Yeah.
fucking to the house.
Oh
That-
fuck.
yeah.
it was
bad.
'Cause I was depending a lot on just like the rebound. Just,
Right,
like,
right,
I
right.
don't know. It was just fucking stupid. But yeah, no, I was always. I don't know. I just felt good that way.
Yeah.
Like I felt
Yeah.
like, you know.
Like how Quinton was saying, you know, some people fucking think you're crazy as fuck. Like I get it, you know. You got to get in that mindset.
I was talking to Sonder about this, and I was kind of just like, realistically, no offense to anybody at all, but if powerlifting isn't in your top 4 priorities, then I think you and your group of friends that don't have it in top 4 priorities should just go somewhere else.
I agree.
Because if it's not in your top 4, like, for example, if it's not in my top 4, I don't give a fuck if Martin's gonna go for a squat PR. I don't give a fuck if Andy's trying to go for a bench PR.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that's the difference between a really good gym as well with the people. Because if it's not in your top 4, then
Yeah.
because I mean, realistically, Martin, you powerlifting is in your top 4, and it's kind of who you are at this point now.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
It's your life.
Dude, the second I fucking clock out of work, it's fucking
Powerlifting.
powerlifting.
Yeah, it's
even
just-
at work, I'm
It's just like who you are. Like
Yeah.
you apply like the stuff you do
Yeah.
at work to you. Like
Yep.
you know, for example, it's
Yep.
just who we are.
Dude, I legit like try not to like walk too much or like lift too much shit because I'm like, fuck,
Yeah.
dude, I got to do this today.
Dude,
Like,
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean?
dude, I fucking,
I know. I totally
fucking
get that.
at work.
I would do that too.
Yeah.
So imagine a big 2-story house.
Yeah.
Imagine just having a spray gun in your hand.
Yeah.
And doing the whole house with just a gun. I started using a fucking 4-foot pole
Yeah.
and learning how to use that so I can limit myself from climbing up and down the ladder all day.
Yeah.
And fucking moving.
Yeah.
And I think that's been a good thing too. Is like that saved the fatigue
Yeah,
in my
it's-
body, bro. Because I started like feeling the impact. Like, man, I'm going too hard at work.
Yeah.
Training's fucking up.
Even like, you know,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of glad that I taught myself how to like quote unquote fucking count calories or whatever the fuck you want to call it, macros, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, cause now I could be like, okay, I gotta eat this, I gotta eat this. This is gonna
Yeah.
fucking for tomorrow.
Yeah.
All this bullshit, you know. Like everything is for powerlifting. Like, other than like my kids and my wife and like everything after that, dude, it's just powerlifting.
Yeah,
in my brain.
it's you know,
Yeah.
family, whatever
Yeah.
religion.
Dude, I
work.
fucking hate my car. I fuck that car. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
it
no.
just gets me to the gym.
It's
I don't
just
give a
family,
fuck.
work,
Yeah.
religion,
Yeah.
and then powerlifting.
Yeah.
That's Dave Tate. I stole that for Dave Tate. That's what he pretty much said. He's like,
Yeah.
it's pretty much, you know, religion, family, work, and powerlifting, or whatever, you know, number it comes in.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like you said, everything you do, everything at work I do, I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, I know I gotta eat this
Yeah.
lunch because I got a fucking deadlift on Tuesday. Like I gotta eat this meal.
Or when I clock out, I'm like, dude, I gotta fucking find a 7-Eleven. I need to fucking get a bag of chips or some bullshit.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
exactly.
Yeah.
I now know that like on Saturdays, I can't work Saturdays because it will fuck up training Sunday.
Fuck yeah.
So I gotta rest all day Saturday, drink a gallon of water, and at least eat 6 meals. You know, regardless of, you know, I gotta do it. And then I
Yeah.
always, you know, no matter what I do, and like, and it's so perfect at work now because I have preppers.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dude, go get that 5 gallons of paint out of my van.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm not gonna fucking carry that fucking 40 feet
Yeah.
around a house to fucking get it, you know. But
But like for me though, like right now since I started a different job, like all the guys are old as fuck. So I'm and I walked in there in a fucking t-shirt, and apparently I'm fucking jacked to them. So now I'm the one that fucking carries all the heavy shit. I'm the one that fucking picks up this.
just like how Saunders started it's before the job you're at.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
he said,
Oh yeah.
I had to fucking move 40 pallets because he's the
40
strongest guy.
buckets. Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck,
Wow.
Ew.
dude. Fuck, dude. Sorry, fucking about going out to eat. Like Saunder choking all that food yesterday.
What the
was the funniest
Dude,
shit.
I don't even know what Oh,
Bro,
wait.
Bro, you
Dude.
turn into a different thing when you eat. It's a fucking... I don't know, dude.
I'm
They
assuming-
need to make a scary movie about your fucking...
Dude,
when you eat.
Andy, when you fucking eat, you make the weirdest noises, faces.
Oh, dude, you know what you remind me of, dude? You're fucking Slimer from Ghostbusters. Slimer, bro? The green
Bro.
little floating
Oh,
ghost?
Bro,
that dude.
bro, we
Oh,
fucking all three of us looked at you, Andy, when you were eating that burrito, and you had food all over your face like a fucking baby.
Dude, because I'm like trying to fit it in my mouth because I wasn't even hungry. So I'm just like eating like
Dude.
I'm not enjoying it. I'm eating it because
I'm
it
going to
needs
show
to
you
help
right
me
now. This is
function.
Andy right here. This is
Oh
fucking
my
Andy, dude,
God.
and I don't give a fuck. That's fucking...
Oh my goodness.
Dude, that's fucking you all day.
Yeah,
Look, this is
like-
it.
Bro,
I don't know. I just feel like the general public just doesn't want us to be out.
bro, we have the best times eating out.
It's fucking
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah. That's no, I think our circle's super tight.
Yeah, man, it's cool that you guys came in, man, and that we've bonded with you guys, and we've definitely helped you guys see you guys grow, man. It's cool to see you guys get strong as fuck, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, and I've told you this before, like, we've had the conversations, like, I don't get, like, I'm at the point right now, dude, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't really have any numbers. I mean, I do have numbers that I want to hit, but, like, my progress isn't as important as everybody else's to me right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just, for me, that's for whatever reason. Like I don't even care to, like I say, like, I got a coach because I don't fucking care to program for myself anymore. Like, I'm over it. Like, I'm too lazy. Like, I don't care. Like, I'll do it for anybody else, dude. I get excited when I do it for other people. I don't give a fuck about what I do for myself. Like, my numbers don't give a fuck right now. Like, everything is for everybody else, dude. Like, I really don't care for whatever reason. And I've always been like that with myself. But, like, I put everybody else in front of me.
Well, yeah, it shows because
Yeah.
I mean, you've given me, like, when I can't understand some of my coaches' check-in videos with some tech
Yeah,
cues,
yeah.
you kind of help me
Yeah.
simplify it pretty
Yeah.
much, and you've helped me a lot. And like, you've pulled like most of the people that want to learn and want to get
Yeah.
better. You know,
Yeah.
give
I
them
mean,
information.
And that shows too. Like if you have a coach that's really into what they do,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you see the athletes progressing, that's a good coach.
Yeah.
Rather than just getting a program online from a
Yeah.
famous Instagram famous coach
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, or a famous local guy, just because
Yeah.
your coach can squat dead 700 and like bench 4 doesn't
That-
mean he's a good fucking coach.
Yeah,
No,
like that's cool.
yeah.
You
It
can
did
do
like
that.
I
but
can show you
definitely.
guys a list of 5 coaches that all have athletes that are like international elite top lifters at Raw Nationals hitting
Yeah.
top 3, and they're fucking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's what people don't understand. I think that's a problem with powerlifting now is the upward trend is I gotta have that coach.
Right.
You know, because
he has big numbers. They have big
big
Yeah.
numbers or they have a
Yeah.
big name.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, they don't see the supplements behind it, but like they have big
Yes.
numbers. They have a big name. I can have a big name.
Yeah.
I could get big numbers. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But you
All-
don't put in half the work.
All you got to do is
Yeah.
click one of those coaches that you think is a big name or going to be a good coach. Look at it as all his athletes and watch both of their 2 meets and see.
Yeah.
That's what you
Yeah.
got to do.
Yeah.
And Andy has a good point. Like with you, Martin, like you want to see who you help and your athletes that you
Yeah.
program for succeed more than you want to do.
Yeah.
And that's how my coach is too. It's really motivating. He's like,
Yeah.
I saw him squat 601 at like 183 at like 21 years old, fucking sub
That's
180.
fucking crazy.
Like, and I'm like, he's gone through years of training and injuries, and he's like, bro, you're gonna be fucking out squatting me and outlift me in like 5
Yeah.
years. And
And,
like,
and that's where I'm at with
Yeah.
Brandon right now too. Like, he's on the verge of fucking squatting 500. He already deadlifts way more than me.
mhm.
Like, I mean, his bench, whatever. Like, he's starting to get back up there, but like, I mean, I'm rooting for him more than I am rooting for myself.
Yeah, and like I noticed that's the trend with my coach. He's like, with all his athletes, he's like he cares about everybody else succeeding
Yeah.
more than himself at that point.
Even
you know?
Andy, dude. Like, I'm fucking super
Yeah.
excited to see him.
December
compete, man.
15th is gonna be a big
Dude,
fucking.
people are gonna be
meet.
scared of this motherfucker.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to be I got to hold Andy back.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be fucking dope.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be insane. Even after just like not train, like competing for like a whole year. Like I don't know. I'm just itching. I'm just itching for it.
Yeah.
I'm really excited
You
to
know.
be in the. always like having a good time being in Andy's corner.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've
I
actually
bet.
been behind him in a meet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I couldn't go to his last one, but I'm gonna be right there this meet. I'm gonna get him so fucking mad.
Dude.
Because if you guys know, I can get Andy mad so quick and
Fuck,
easily and get him
dude.
fucking fired up.
And I know when you're doing it because you have this fucking look on your face, like this stupid smirk on your face, and he's getting ready. He's got his fucking wrist wrap. He's fucking bitch, motherfucker, you fucking piece of shit. And then fucking Quinton's in the back, just fucking smirking, just like waiting for him to fucking get ready, like touch. You just like wait for him to touch the bar, and then you just start fucking like fucking
I'll
with
fucking
him.
smack him like the heck because he
Fucking-
hates
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Or
yeah.
I'll say some fuck shit.
Yeah,
and I'll
yeah,
get
yeah,
him mad
yeah,
for like
yeah,
10
yeah.
seconds.
Yeah.
I'm like, I remember one time he was getting ready to fucking warm up and squat. I'm like, why the fuck are you changing the song for fucking 455? I'm like, I was like, how many times do you fucking do it? And then fucking Saunders sees what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And Andy always thinks Quinn's just being a fucking asshole to be
Yeah.
an asshole. But Saunders noticed what I'm doing. He's like, yeah, maybe you should just turn the song off and listen to Martin when you squat. He's like, shut the fuck. And I'm no. I tell him like, see, Andy, I told you. He's like, shut the fuck up. And then he goes in and smokes it. And I'm like, yeah, see, you know.
You were mad at me too because I yelled at you.
Yeah, I'm like, because he just doesn't see when I get somebody
Yeah.
mad, you know.
I just think it's best that I don't realize it because
Yeah, that's good though.
Yeah, no, Andy never will fucking ever know when I'm being.
because I'll just be like in the zone and I'll just hear your fucking annoying ass voice fucking talking shit to me, or Sonder in the fucking corner just talking shit. And it's
Yeah.
like, fuck, I'm tired of these fucking guys talking. I want to fucking
Yeah.
show him.
Yeah, like the other night, Martin, remember he was benching? I'm like, I didn't know we're fucking benching slow tonight. What the fuck's up? And then he's fucking smokes his single.
Yeah.
He gets up, he's like, who fucking said I was slow?
Oh no, we said he's not taking it serious or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
and being slow. He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
who said I'm not being serious? I'm slow. Fucking yelled.
Yeah, I was like, who says I'm not serious?
And we just fucking. And I
I
just.
know for sure people just look at me like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? He's only doing this much.
And that's the thing I hate because people do look at. I know
Yeah.
people in the gym look at Andy like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But
Oh,
it's just
whoa.
like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck. I'm
I mean-
hoping Andy I want Andy to squat 600 just as bad as like I want to squat 600. You know what I mean?
That would be huge, dude,
Yeah.
to be able to do that.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's there.
Oh, it's happening, dude. It's
Fuck
happening.
yeah.
It's happening.
It's gonna be
bro.
dope.
It's gonna. Andy's opener is gonna be 545. Second's gonna be probably 570,
I think 570.
and then I think it's 574, and then 601. Fucking bust. Go.
Fuck, dude.
That's
just
what I
thinking about
think.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gets me hyped and like nervous.
Yeah, we're gonna be so fucking in your ear, dude. It's gonna be so good.
Dude, what the fuck is that?
Dude, stop!
Well, I think we're
All right,
about
man, that's
we're,
good.
we're about to hit the
Holy
2-hour
fuck.
mark.
We're about to get locked in the fucking gym right now.
Yeah, fucking Cameron's like, hey Martin, you fucking close.
Bro, I fucking, I got shit to do. All right, man.
Yeah, this has been great. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you guys, man.
Yeah, thank
Think
you
you
for
should-
inviting us, Martin.
I think you should have us back soon.
We'll get you back with the other two fucks that wanted to go home.
I know, yeah. That'd have been a great conversation with all of us.
Yeah.
Like, I have to go home because, like, I'm Asian and my parents, like, I'm like, what? All right.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We pretty much, I mean, we kind of ran through our journey. There's still a lot more gaps.
Yeah, that's cool, man. But
Yeah.
I just feel like, one, like, obviously, I really like you guys, but, like, you guys are such a, like, I don't know. You guys are such, like, a mystery to some people, you know what I mean? Because, like,
Yeah.
how this fucking guy is,
And,
and then you're very to yourself, and if you're not, like, in your circle,
You-
like,
if you're not in
you
our
don't
circle,
really know what's
you don't
going
know.
on with you two. So
Yeah, yeah,
I just wanted
exactly.
people to, it's...
Yeah.
Plus, everybody has, like I said, everybody has a different
Yeah,
story.
They got the
you know.
like brief synopsis
Yeah.
back of the book page.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
back of the
Yeah,
cover of the
that's
book.
what
Yeah.
I mean.
Like I said, and some people have a shorter path to powerlifting. Some people have a longer, fucking more,
Fuck.
a tested way to fucking see how long you can fucking last in it.
Oh yeah.
And you guys definitely have been on that path.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, thank you guys for coming.
Yeah. Thank you, Martin.
Thanks.
Fucking bitch.
What?
Beanbag burrito.
Relish.
All right, guys, thank you guys for listening. If you made it this far,
You're
I
probably going to
fucking-
split it in 2 parts,
I
1
see you.
hour.
No. Fuck
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Dude, literally people bug the fuck out of me asking me why the fuck it's not more than an hour. And I've already
Really?
told these
Oh,
to
we
people.
just broke that.
Oh,
So
yeah,
this
what's
is-
up?
hope you
this is
guys
the
Yo,
record.
aka this was Quinn, aka the funny guy Rocco with Andy, aka the Beanbag, aka
Guatemalan gumbo.
and then Martin the tree can't squat for shit.
Oh my! What the fuck?
I'll trade you my hips, Martin, for your meat this weekend. So you
Dude.
can squat more than 520.
I mean,
Bro, motherfucker, you got to learn how to stretch and be mobile. That's your problem.
Yeah, I know.
yeah, that's definitely it.
Yeah, you're like a little schoolgirl.
Okay, hold on. Apparently, there's people that want me to answer questions. Why do you park in?
Oh, what the fuck? There was questions?
There's questions, yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay, here we go.
Any good ones?
Yeah.
Fucking 3 hour mark. Here we go.
Here we go.
Here it is.
All right. Okay, hold on. If David would have stayed in Cambodia, what would he have become?
He'd be working at a rice farm.
And rice patty. Straight up.
For sure.
Oh, they
bro.
said ladyboy or question mark.
Nah, he'd be on it like he would be wearing those one of big ass yarn hats. Fucking
Yeah.
Carrying,
What he'd be
buckets of water on his back.
he'd be like a tour guide. You know what I mean? He'd be like
or just
like on a motorcycle, fucking
stealing people's backpacks.
Yeah. He'd be like the fucking Aladdin of Cambodia.
Dude, oh for sure.
Have you ever wiped so hard when you get red dots on your toilet paper, but there's still shit also?
Was that from Javier?
No.
No.
Guessing. All right. Well, that's fucking new to me. I've definitely never had that.
Who the fuck wipes that hard?
I fucking rip hairs out for sure.
What?
You never ripped hairs out of your asshole?
Well, I shave my ass, so.
Do you really? Your asshole?
Yeah.
Dude,
It
Andy
doesn't get itchy?
Andy,
I mean,
Andy,
it does, but I mean, I like it because I don't, I feel like it doesn't smell.
So,
Do you smell your hand?
so
Huh?
You smell your hand?
who doesn't?
No. Yeah.
That's true.
Who doesn't? Come on, nigga. Good. Wait, no, but that comes back. There was this comedian was like, he's like, you're telling me if you don't shave your asshole and you just wipe, oh, you're good. You don't need to use a wet nap after.
Yeah.
So you're telling me if somebody took a shit on your head and you just wipe it with paper, you're good. You're good, right?
That's true. That's
You're
also
good?
true. That's also true.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Do you wipe towards or away from your sack when taking a shit?
Who the fuck wants shit on their balls?
What the
Wait.
fuck is wrong with you?
do you wipe
Oh,
forward?
I wipe from the front so it goes towards my nuts.
Are you being serious?
Well, sometimes I do. Like
Why?
if I feel extra big, like I feel like the back. Like I'm like, fuck, I can't even reach on the back. Then I'll,
After a night of eating Vietnamese car wash food?
Oh, fuck. I know. Dude, stay one of that place, dude.
Why do you park in a driveway and drive in a parkway?
Say that again.
Why do you park in a driveway but drive in a parkway?
So it's saying, oh, because your car's not fucking parked and then your car's in drive. Some bullshit like that.
I don't. And you know what, dude? Fuck you, Andrew. I don't want to answer that.
Who's Andrew?
Some guy.
Oh.
He listens to us.
drive on a driveway? Or park on a park?
Since we all, would you rather eat ass or have your ass eaten?
I mean, why not both?
Would I rather eat?
I'm not comfortable with someone with their mouth around my asshole.
Why
Yeah.
not?
It's weird.
Honestly,
Okay,
I'm really
but-
sensitive with my ass because, like, don't you ever hear those things where, like, if you're with a girl and she tries to fuck with your ass and you just get scared?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
get
yeah,
scared.
yeah. You're
I'm
right.
like,
You're
no.
right. Yeah, I'd rather just eat
No,
ass.
no.
I could just imagine, like, if I were to ever go.
Oh
to
my
that,
god!
and,
And he
like-
bending over.
Like, if I don't, like, if she's like, if she's tickling me or my asshole and her tongue's like in my asshole, I'll just clinch. It's her tongue's like fucking stuck.
Oh my god!
That's like, that would be
Like,
fucked up, man.
it'd be like some Dumb and Dumber shit.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Oh, that's fucking hurt.
Let's see.
Or just Andy just fucking farts.
Oh yeah, just do it like a raunch ass fart.
Dude, Andy be fucking stinking, nigga.
Yeah,
Dude, I've legit had to hold my farts in, like, well, you know, someone is performing something on me.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh fuck. Like, if you bust and like relax at the same, it's gonna come out. You know
you
what
were
I mean?
busting, taking a shit at the same time.
No.
No,
On the
but
bed?
no, it's
Oh.
like you're trying to fart, but then
You
you're like,
shit in the bed?
Well, I mean a little chunk.
dude. Well, like, what if, like, you met the true love of your life is like when you do fart, and then you're like, oh man, it stinks, and then she's like, I
Oh,
love
yeah.
the stank.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I shit with the door open, so it's whatever.
Oh, me too, all the
Yeah.
time, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my wife's like in there like getting ready and shit. And I'm just like,
Taking a shit. Damn, now her hair's gonna smell like poop.
yeah, well, you know. Who else fucks, busts, and immediately starts fucking again?
Tonder.
I think Saunders can
That
do
shit
it.
hurts. What do you mean?
Hell yeah, that shit hurts. I need to
shit
have
hurts
like
like a-
20 minutes break or something. Just
Dude,
so,
I used
like-
to do that when I was younger. I can't do that now. You gotta fucking chill for a couple minutes.
like, I'm trying to get done busting.
Well, one, I gotta take a nap, and then I wake up, and then we'll do it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eat some ramen noodles or something.
Yeah.
All right. That's all the questions?
Yeah, some are like way too long.
That's what Andy sounds like.
All right, that's it.
Yeah,
The
that's
fucking
Oh, fuck.
the new record holders for lifting out loud.
Oh, just wait till Sunday.
It's gonna be like 5 hours.
All right.
All right.
Well, thank you, Martin.
guys.
Appreciate
Thank you
it
guys.
for having me.
Appreciate it
Appreciate it,
coming
Martin.
through.